there's a way out of this mess, sure. Just can't think your way out of it. Thought is your enemy. I know. I gotta think less. I had that thought, actually. You have to let go. Let go. Let go of what? Let go of you. I mean, think about it. What have you done for you lately? I'm having trouble following you, Nelson. You have to jump in. Jump in back on the scopes? No, in the water. The river? Yes, jump in the river. 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 Jump in the river.
We're all born into this river without knowing how to swim, and eventually we learn how to keep the water under our chins. Sometimes this river's so cold to be in, freezing my soul, solidifying my skin. Regardless of how far I see, I never see my travels in. We're carried by the current, being driven by the wind. The scenery we pass we'll never see again, so we store it up as memories and don't let go of them. We're under a spell thinking that the river should go straight. We set goals and desire to control our own fate, but all the pain we experience is a result of our expectations, cause it's the river's nature to twist and turn. The shit can burn, and I know it. I have the same conflict, but I try to sit and flow with this river's natural process. Sometimes when I watch myself flow downstream, I see the beauty of it all, and it feels like a dream. And at that time I appreciate the river's course. Some call it God, reality, momentum, force. I stare up at the naked moon as she stares down at me. Outside thoughts boundaries, I'm all I look outward to see. The universe is not something separate from yourself. I know you feel alone, but that's why I'm here to help. I know you feel alone, but just look up at the stars, and everything that is out there is what you really are. We gotta learn to see the beauty in each moment of life. Everyone has different paths and we're seeking the light. The world is divided between peasants and kings, but the truth is everybody's looking for the same thing. Now I want you to know the role you play's part of the whole. Without you it couldn't be, and I mean that with compassion. So if you ever need anything, I mean anything at all, I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you, in the same way that you're here for me. Each person is an intricate piece of infinity. I feel like if you could see what I see, then we as humanity could be free. I'm here for you, not for any self-centered reasons, because existence is interdependent and all's related, connected. It's different manifestations of one single mind. You ain't isolated from the world, even though it feels like that sometimes. I see the hurt when I look into your eyes, how you struggle to hold it and keep it bundled inside. It tries to throw blade deep in my heart, it makes me wanna cry. So I offer you a hand to help you wash away the rainy skies. I'm running out of words, but I haven't yet made my message clear. So if none of this makes sense, I just want you to know I'm here. As a musician, as a friend, as a teacher, as a student, to grow and realize that everything's in constant movement. Each problem that we face is just a part of this movement. It seems hopeless, but if we stick together we'll get through it, and return to the essence from which we've been uprooted, and wake humanity from these illusions. The second you can look into the sky and see your own reflection, you know you're headed in the right direction. The river ride ain't always smooth, but with it I live, and everything is perfect just the way it is. We gotta learn to see the beauty in each moment of life. Everyone has different paths and we're seeking the light. The world is divided between peasants and kings, but the truth is everybody's looking for the same thing. Now I want you to know the role you play's part of the whole. Without you it couldn't be, and I mean that with compassion. So if you ever need anything, I mean anything at all, I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta, man. I'm ask for me. 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 All you gotta, man. I'm ask for me.
Hey, hey, hey. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing good. I got a little bit of good news. So, I finally did hear something from YouTube. Let me show you what I'm talking about. It took long enough, but the first of the videos and streams that were struck by null finally are coming off. So, as you can see here, we've got this from YouTube that I was sent saying that in accordance with the DMCA, we've completed processing your counter notification and the following videos have been restored. Unless you deleted them, which I did not. So, there's one strike down, one stream back up. Unfortunately, she has continued to strike my channel with other ones, so I am in the process of fighting those as well. I don't see that they're going to work out any differently than this one does. And so hopefully, this is the beginning of getting my channel back, because it's pretty clear to anybody paying attention that um it was a it was somebody abusing the copyright system just to harass me. So, like I said, she did do other ones after the fact, so I am fighting those as well, and it will take time for each of those to go through as well. But if it continues on from these people, they really could lose their channel. And I'll show you this really quick, um, because I think it's important. But when you file a copyright strike on someone, this is one of the things that it tells you. So does that mean I get my channel back? Hopefully. Like I said, there's other ones that I've got to do as well. That she came in and did after that one. So, each of those will take the 10 business days to come off. So it's going to happen, a, it's going to trickle down till finally, hopefully, the channel will go back up after it goes under the 3 strikes or whatever it is. So it's a process, but at least it's moving in the right direction. So, but let me show you guys this real quick. Hey, Hussy. Hey, everybody. Good to see all you guys. But this is one of the things that it says when you go to file this on someone. Um, Current country where copyright applies is in the US for this. Um, and then you say, I state under penalty of perjury that I am the owner and or agent authorized to act on behalf of the owner, an exclusive right that is allegedly infringed. I have a good faith belief that the use of the material in the manner complained of is not authorized by the copyright owner, its agent, or the law, which they 100% were that they are not doing that. They know that they don't have the right. They're doing it anyway to, again, just to harass somebody. Then this notification is accurate. Um, I don't see how it's accurate when you're using fake names and false information. Then it goes on to say, I acknowledge that under Section 512F of the DMCA, any person who knowingly, materially misrepresents that material or activity is infringing may be subject to liability for damages. And then the last one, I understand that abuse of this tool will result in termination of my YouTube channel. And I believe I have proof that that's exactly what happened here. And that the tool was abused. These people abused the copyright system purposely to try to cause problems for me and get my channel taken down. So, it's not something that you mess around with. Um Not unless you don't mind losing your channel. So, we'll see what comes from all of that. But for now, we're on our way. I am incredibly happy. I needed a little bit of good news with everything. It's just been a lot the last couple of weeks, and it's nice to finally get some good news. So, we're on the way, and hopefully everything will be back to normal very, very soon. So, for now, we're going to go back and finish the stream from earlier. We got halfway through it, and we did not finish the rest, so we have to do that and get that to happen. So let's go ahead and pull that up. Okay, here it is. This is his channel, and we're going to pick up where we left off from here, which was somewhere around, let's see.
Me, then no. But
Right.
I don't think it's an issue
You
for
just
her
don't
to.
want to be around her, correct?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't want
you
to be
just
around
don't
her.
want to be. Yeah, and I don't blame you at all, at all.
You did.
And I
I
think
You didn't laugh.
okay, so let me see. Let me go to my video real quick and make sure and see where we left off so I don't mess that up. Okay. Able to looks like we were at 33 minutes. No. This part Carrie will lie about later. She said she never asked Will to panel with his mother here. Okay, so that was where we were at. That part where I was close. Let's go back. To be comfortable doing it. Yeah, this is where we were at. So let me start right back here. So you get the full context. All right, here we go.
not directly, but I do want
through
her
a
to
stream. And thank you guys for the support, all of you that are here. I really appreciate it. And while we're over here, definitely wouldn't mind if you guys, share the link and spread the word in that way. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we're back. We're on our way to being back to normal, but it doesn't hurt to share it just in case. So, and make sure you like, subscribe, all of that stuff. Oh, you know what? There was one thing I wanted to do before we get into this, actually. I wanted to show one of Cal's videos because I think it's let's see. Okay, where is she? Right here is her channel. Look at this weirdo. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Wait, hold on. These people are so crazy, you guys. Look at this. This is something different, but I posted this an hour ago. I had shown them I think it was in Discord actually where I showed them last night. But here are some photos from behind the scenes, and I'll read what I wrote, but I said, me photographing people for money for over a decade, but it totally wasn't, oops, but it totally wasn't a job or a career. Clearly, those are things I know absolutely nothing about. Just ask the weirdo stalking strangers on here who apparently think they know me and my life more than I do, because that makes total sense. Laugh my ass off, I say. Most of these behind the scenes shots are on location at weddings I photographed. The last photo is from a magazine I was featured in back in 2016. My photos are the two on the far right side. I put a little pink star on them to label them. I definitely miss it. Unfortunately, when we moved to Tennessee in 2017, I lost all my clients. Being that doing freelance photography is mainly word of mouth, it had a huge impact to move away. Then COVID hit, and photo shoots were the last thing on anyone's minds. After that, I just never got back into it, unfortunately. Maybe one day I'll get back into it, but that's one of the reasons I got so into doing this reaction channel stuff when I did, the coloring as well. Anyway, just figured I'd share some of these behind the scenes shots to show you guys I'm not just making these things up. I'm getting ready to do a live in just a few minutes. See you guys there. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday evening. Much love always, Carrie. And included some pictures. As you can see, me taking photos. This was on location at a wedding. Somebody took that randomly of me and posted it. Um, Another behind the scenes charity event. This is the Help Portrait charity event that I helped with. Shooting a wedding. Rest in peace, Brian. That gentleman right there has passed away, which is heartbreaking. I went to school with both of the that's her name is Stephanie and his name is Brian, and they were high school street sweethearts, and he passed away unfortunately a few years ago. So, it really does show you how important photos are, you know what I mean? When you lose people like this. But these are all from their wedding. As you can see, me on location doing my thing. Here's a different wedding. That's me with the little arrow pointing to me. I'm trying to wrangle them to put them in place for a posed group photo. And then this is the magazine that I was featured in. This picture here on the top right, on the far right here, that one is one of mine. And the one below it here, they're both starred with the pink stars. That one is mine as well. So, whole point just being, I'm not making up that I did photography and things. I did. But of course, who is leaving a comment but the Blade? That's who this account is. And you know, let me show you guys what I'm going to do right in front of everybody. Number 1, excuses, excuses, excuses. Excuses for what? What do you mean excuses? I didn't what did I do wrong, or what did I do that would have needed an excuse to begin with? But anyway, you're psycho. You have talked about where I live and weird shit like that. So, while we're live, let me just show you what I do to people like you. That's right. I block you. Bye-bye. Won't miss you. See you later. So, back to Calypso now. So she has a couple, as you can see, she's done some really excellent live streams here. So make sure you check these out. But she did a video. So recently, I don't know if you're familiar with a guy named Yato. But he's someone who has not liked me from the get-go. And that's fine. But he did a stream recently, and apparently 21 went on it and stuff too. I didn't even watch it, although I did hear about some things. And this stuff is also in regards to, the jewels and burnt toast stuff, which what's crazy too is you will see in some of these. Let's see. This one is admitting to giving money to Shani for Christ.
You on him too.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
What's up? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. If you want to start, you can go ahead and start. I haven't been listening to your stream, so I have no idea what you're saying.
What am
I haven't been listening through streams, so I don't know what you've been saying. Let's see. January 3rd, 2023. Okay. We'll note that for the record.
What am I going to start about? You're the one that's paying Shani to talk shit about me. I don't have anything to say to you, really.
I pay Shani to talk shit about a lot of people, so.
I pay Shani to talk shit about a lot of people. Interesting. Good to know that. Let's see. Jules throwing her friend under the bus.
Yeah, I was talking about you. You giving her money.
You know Drag also gives her money, right?
The people, somebody
I'm
who
not the
calls
only
me
one.
as Shani said.
Oh my God. Jules threw Drag under the bus and admitted. Right there. Right there. She's not the only one giving them money. She said $1. But
yeah,
why would
believe that if you
Drag's
want.
out here giving them money? I gave them $1, but Drag's out here giving them money. Why don't you come for him?
And by the way, when I was in Keldoge's chat the other night or early morning, some of the people that were in there trying to talk shit were saying they were literally talking shit about me, saying that I support this weirdo Dragnot. Like, wait, what? Like, they were trying to say that Dragnot is a creep and that basically I'm weird because I'm friends with him and support him. What? No, we are not friends, and he is very vocal about not liking me. So I just love it when people they want so badly to talk shit about me, to have something to say I'm doing wrong, that they literally will just, say I'm friends with this person, that person, people that cannot fucking stand me. And I'm still getting fucking accused of being supporting them and shit. It's like, what the fuck?
So you said, I'm not the only one, so is Drag. So you drag your buddy, Drag, into it too? Over here on your side, you brought it up. So
yep, she did.
And the other thing is,
Drag isn't the one paying her to talk shit about me. That's you.
Oh, I paid her to say a lot of things. Actually, it wasn't just you, so don't feel so special.
I know.
Don't feel
I pay her to
special.
say a lot of things, actually, and it wasn't just about you. That's more than $1, it sounds like to me, unless were you paying them in 1-cent increments? Because I don't see why they'd give you the time of fucking day for $1.
Well, Shani might, because they're really, really broke. But anyway, so these are all good. Let's see. This is when she's like hiding stuff, I guess.
Pulled across this. Okay. And this is an interesting conversation that's being had. In fact,
Yes, and if you guys, again, this is Calypso, the cryptid, and I'm gonna drop her link in the chat for you guys. If you're not subscribed, definitely go and subscribe.
Date. Let's go ahead and check the date on this. This stream was done October 24th of 2022. Keep that in mind, okay? I'm going to go ahead and hit play. I'm not sure exactly where this conversation starts, but it is relevant, so just bear with me.
To this community who want to be reactors, content creators.
Don't claim my fucking artwork as.
Thank you, Yami. Hello, girls and Monty. Happy Monday. Today's first day of work went wonderful. I've never felt like a person at first day of work before. It's great. Congratulations, Yami. That's awesome. Good for you for adulting.
And I
welcome,
just finished.
Joda, I appreciate that.
I just finished putting these beautiful birria tacos together. I'm about to go plate the fuck out of this shit and eat with some friends.
Go for it. Thanks for popping
I'll talk to y'all later. No problem. All right. Bye.
Cool. And now that we got that out of the way, we're going to start with our regularly scheduled program.
I think before we play these videos, we should have a conversation.
All right. It seems we've gotten to the point that I was trying to get to. So we're about to have a very important conversation in October of 2022. Jules is with Burnt Toast. And I want you to pay attention to what is said. I don't believe that they say a name, but I promise you it is relevant to this case at hand.
What?
Sure. Think I'm sorry, Wilson. Thank you. Monty the coconut. Look at his gut. Yes.
I think it's very important to have this conversation, especially with people who come into this community who want to be reactors, content creators, anything like that. I want to have the conversation of respect, and I feel like some lines were crossed.
Which, by the way, for the record, I did try to pass along a message to Jules, also known as Jules Tells All, in order to invite her to come and speak if she felt like she needed to. But she allegedly declined my offer. So, for the record, anything that comes from this stream, all right, and anybody who does speak for themselves, I just want it to be known, it's up to everyone else to decide what happened. But this timeline has definitely been skipped over anytime the Burnt Toast documentary on Carrie Board Housewife has been brought up. So, except for the people who are in the know, because they were around. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on this. I'll shut up, I promise.
Definitely. And I feel like you cannot expect people to respect you as a content creator if you're basically shitting on everybody else who have been here for years, dealing with these people for years.
Good to see you in the chat, and let me know if you want the link, hun, and you want to come up. But I wanted to go over a couple of your shorter videos, specifically this one and the auto one, and then we're gonna get back into the other LOLCow Productions reaction and Shanny stuff. So, but keep in mind, you guys, as you're listening to this stream that her and Burnt Toast did, this was literally a month into me streaming. That is it. I was brand new. And this was all over that stupid video leak that was, just this huge deal when it happened. A video that literally no one gives a shit about it anymore. Like, it wasn't even that big of a deal when it happened, as far as like the video. It was literally just a recording of somebody talking on the phone. So, like, it's ridiculous that they made such a big deal about it, but it's definitely not a uh don't miss Cal, she's still here. What do you mean, weirdo? You mean like she didn't leave the community or something? Or what are you talking about? Why don't you get on in here, boy? I tried to like talk him into coming on with me like today, but I think we're gonna do it tomorrow. One together or whatever, because we haven't done a stream together in a hot minute. But anyway, back to this nonsense.
And it's very unfortunate and it's very sad to see how certain people act just to get a news story out before everybody else. Without
That had nothing to do with it. A news story before everyone else. Y'all taking this shit way too serious.
Even earning the information that they have shared. And it's very unfortunate, and I do not appreciate it. I'm sure Burnt Toast feels a certain type of way as well.
So, for those of you that don't know, you may be asking yourselves, what does she mean? How would one have content or get their hands on something that they weren't supposed to have, and then run with it to share it before anybody else? In fact, let me ask you this. When it comes to...
And one thing I really wish that I had, because I just deleted it. Again, this was a month into me doing streams, so I was very like, oh, and it was very like, overwhelming when all of this happened. But because when I found out that I wasn't supposed to have it and all of that, I literally just immediately deleted it completely. So I don't have it. I wish that I did, because I think it would be um you know interesting for people to hear the way that I'm talking and like what I say during it and all that, because you would be able to tell that I was not doing it thinking that I was like getting the story out before anybody else. I literally just was up, and like I said, this was a month into doing things, so people didn't know me yet. Now 3 years later, if I was to tell you guys, oh yeah, I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning doing a stream, that would not you wouldn't bat an eye, because I stream at all different kinds of times. It could be any time. So that's not weird, and it doesn't mean that I was just streaming then because I wanted to do it before anybody else could. That's just not the case.
Anything you find on the internet, if it's provided to you or if you just stumble across it.
Thank you so much, Banana. Um, you left a comment on my last stream. I think you did a good job with Will in a terrible setup. I know you care about those boys. You started your whole YouTube thing because you cared then. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that like in all of this, I really just I wanted the best. I thought it was going to be beneficial for William. I see now that that was not the case. But I swear my intentions were good, and I would never have done something I thought would traumatize them or anything like that. Um, and I think, I just, like I said, I can compare him very much to my own son, because they are literally a year apart. That's it. So they're essentially the same age. And I just hate it for them that they don't have that like security at home. And thankfully me and Michael don't fight. I mean, don't get me wrong, have we had arguments and stuff at times? Sure. And back when like really, really young and new into the relationship, like the first couple of years, we had more fights than we ever have, now. Um, it's rare for us to have a fight, but when we do, it doesn't get real crazy. Cause it's just you get to a point where like you realize that shit is just stupid. Like it's not productive, right? To get in some kind of big, huge fight and like go at each other. When he's irritating me and when we're disagreeing about things, I literally just go in the other room and do something else for a little while. And I'm telling you, every time it's like in 10 or 15 minutes, you aren't mad anymore. And you forgot what you were even mad about. You know what I mean? That quickly. So it's just a matter of stopping it before it starts, I think. Um, but I can't imagine the fights that we've witnessed, and that's what those kids had to live in day in and day out. And the stuff that the fighting and all that we hear and the horrible things that Shani and Rev say to get to each other. I mean, they go, especially Rev, he goes really low. Really low. Shani can at times too, but he does it more often and he does it very quickly. You know what I mean? He flies off the handle very, very quick. Shut up, Michael. He said she's been in the other room for the last 15 years. I hate you. I really do. But anyway, let me quit yapping.
Anybody who tries to tell you you're not allowed to cover that is technically gatekeeping. For the record.
Yep.
At least according to this side of the internet's rules, I suppose. But let's continue and figure out what it is exactly she feels disrespected by.
Well, I don't want to speak for you, Toasty, if you have anything to say about it.
I'm just kind of really disappointed because
also keep in mind when you're listening to this, I had taken the stream down. I had apologized privately to Jules and Burnt Toast, both, and apologized publicly on my community tab. So by the time that the night came, which is when this stream was going on, all of that had already been done. So keep that in mind too, that I have literally taken it down, apologized, said that I was wrong. Still wasn't good enough.
Like when I first started my channel, I had secular opinion, Grampy Lops.
And I agree about not talking to people's kids. I had made the point that if he came in my chat, I was going to say no. I was not going to bring him on panel. Unfortunately, it's not my choice when it comes to anybody else's channel. So, I did have the choice of saying no and not doing it. So I take responsibility and accountability for that. But him coming up was really not my choice to make. So, what there was, like I said, I could have left, but that's really the only choice that I had in that.
The Geek Room, I had so many people giving me shout outs and encouraging me and all that. And I have tried to do that the whole way, giving people credit and like giving them shout outs and helping them, like, because I want to pay.
And keep in mind too, another thing that I think is like very hypocritical about this stuff with Burnt Toast and Jules is they're acting like I stole a video, right? That's the way that they're wording this. I stole it and all of this because I didn't ask for it, right? But how many streams has Jules done where she's shown clips from my channel? Do you think she asked for permission for any of that? Of course she didn't. Of course she didn't. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if something is out on the internet, anyone can cover it. And it is what it is. Don't put it out there in any kind of way. If you are that particular about people not seeing it and it not being shared. Because the other thing that they make a big deal about is the fact that it was unlisted. And, people can believe me or not believe me. But again, I had been doing this for a month at that point. And I'm telling you, I got that link sent to me and I clicked on it and watched the stream. I never even noticed that it was unlisted. I never even noticed that. They swear I knew that though, and that's that should have been trying to hold on, y'all. I'm trying to mod Michael. But they swear that I hold on, y'all. I'm just gonna do it this way. I was trying to do it on my phone, but that wasn't working. And you get to be a managing moderator. Ooh, fancy. Okay. There you go. But yeah, it's oh God. It's all just everything lately has been overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot. It's been a lot. But I feel like it's starting to go back in the right direction slowly. At least I'm really, really hoping and praying for that and working for that. So, all right, let's watch a little more of this.
Pay it forward, and I'm always excited when a new channel pops up.
Y'all weren't like
and
that to
of
me.
course, for the record, I'll make sure that I link these channels in the description if I haven't already, just so they can get their due credit.
Right? Like, I'm one of the first people to encourage them and try to help them out. I just had somebody the other.
Y'all never encouraged me. If you're the first person to do stuff like that, y'all never encouraged me. And I mean from the beginning. After I did the thing with Draven, they already then didn't like me. Because I remember them doing a stream and it was like a panel with a bunch of them, like the Geek Room, Jules, Burnt Toast. I think BGTV was there. Like there was a lot of people. And Jules made a point of saying something about me on that and was like, fuck that bitch or something like that. And it was like the first time that I had heard her talk, crap about me. And I'm like, where is this even coming from? Like, it was weird. And it was on after that. I mean, after that, every time, like it, literally, she would be sending Shani, Cash App donations and like, telling Shani, oh, say this or say that. So I'd be covering, Shani, and then all of a sudden Shani gets, a notification, ding, ding, and then she's like, yeah, fuck you, Carrie. And, just dumb shit like that. And it was like, I just didn't get it. I'm like, where is all this like animosity coming from? Like, stupid.
Day that said they wanted to start a channel.
Bored of Housewife. I actually kind of like that name. I can't lie. It's funny.
And I was like, hey, this is what you need to do. Get a VPN, blah, blah, blah. Because I want to help other people the way that people helped me when I first started my channel 3 years ago. And I guess I'm just really disappointed that instead of having that mutual respect, instead it was, oh, I'm going to take something out of a Discord that doesn't belong to me. That was
I didn't take anything out of a Discord. I wasn't in that Discord. So how would I have taken something from it?
Unlisted. That was already set up to be played tonight.
I want to go ahead and preface by saying, if you have a stream unlisted, that can still be shared by a link. Any creator knows this, all right? Anybody who is close to a creator may in fact know this, okay? So if someone did post a link to this in a Discord, it's fair game at that point, because if it was intended for anyone specifically, then maybe it should have been DM'd directly to them.
Yep.
So.
And it was announced on Twitter and on community tab posts, and people were tagged. Like, this was not a secret. Like, this was all like last night. And then take that and then give it to another content creator. And that content creator actually saw that it was unlisted on someone's channel. And instead of having the modicum of like, maybe I should reach out to this person because it was unlisted. Let me just double check to make sure that it's cool that I play this, because I always do that.
Oh, and real quick, I'm just addressing the chat. Look, this is neutral ground. As long as everybody respects everybody else, it's fine. And I'll be honest, okay, I'm one of those that finds the breezy twerking clip kind of hilarious. So please don't be mad at me, Taylor. It's pretty funny. And I just enjoy it. It makes my day. So, and also 21, so glad you showed up, I guess. Why don't you just get the rest of your friends over here too? Or are you guys streaming from Discord as well? I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. The last stream I did about you, 21, has gone over 500 views at this point. So,
yep.
I mean, do you, boo?
When I see stuff in Discord, I'm not recording it. I'm not screenshotting it unless I have permission by the person that runs that Discord. And if I get sent links, because I get sent links like all the time, like, bro, like you have no idea how much stuff people send me. And each and every time I'm like, okay, if this is on private or unlisted, I'm always going directly to that content creator and saying, hey, I got sent this link. Am I supposed to have this? You know, am I supposed to be showing this? Is it cool? And if they tell me no, I don't. And if they do.
This is kind of ridiculous in my opinion, because all of this stuff she's saying, it's like, it sounds great, but like, she's not providing any proof of that. I mean, I can say I do all of that too. I mean, I can say anything. Doesn't make it true. And in all of this, I'm not seeing any receipts. And that's an ongoing problem in a lot of this content that they've put out about me. They don't have receipts.
I just want to ask, is there a tutorial that she did somewhere about this kind of thing? Because these are a lot of rules. And
it is a lot of rules.
On her channel, she has posted the Fair Use Act.
Like, it is a lot of rules. And keep in mind, again, I had been doing it for a month.
Somewhere. And I, too, posted that at the beginning of this stream. And because of the Fair Right Act,
Get out.
I did not come to Toasty to cover this stuff, nor did it come to Jules. However, I will do the commentary and I will give them their credit. And then if they try to strike me, that's a no-no. You can't do that. Okay?
They do, right? I always double check. So I think that it's mad disrespectful to just go ahead and play it and do it like 6 o'clock in the morning to try to say, okay, well, fuck all the other channels. I'm going to try to be the first one to do it instead of being like, you know what, let me just wait and have a conversation.
It's not what happened.
Really quick, I do want to set the record straight. The video that was played today was said person was not given permission to play the video. They actually took the video without the permission of the original content creator through a third party who never asked for permission, nor did the creator, reacting on it, ask permission from the original owner. This was not a member stream. This is not from a member stream. This was an unlisted video.
I do have problems with this because there's an awful lot of this happened, that happened, this happened. And I'm not seeing receipts, especially receipts saying, do not allow this to go to anybody else, or no one else is allowed to cover this. You put the link in a Discord with a huge group of people, I imagine, other creators. And so it sounds like somebody fucked up and it wasn't whoever grabbed that link, in which we'll find out, more about that. But I just wanted you guys to hear this because I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible by letting you guys hear the conversations that they had.
Yep.
Not that I've gone around and said things.
That's true. All right, let's go to the Yato one real quick. I have not seen this before, so let's watch this together.
To say it was really, really bad would be an understatement. The earliest date I have been able to find where Carrie watched the walkthrough video was March of 2022, where she commented under a video called Shanny for Christ, YouTube's ultimate train wreck, November 28th, 2021, on a channel called Foodie Beauty, where they gave credit to my channel as well as multiple others for clips used.
So I had seen
and look, who is it? Poetic Justice talking shit. Like, these people, you guys, everywhere I fucking go and everywhere they go, they will not stop bringing me up. Does it ever end? I want to know, does it ever end where after you're gone out of my community, you just move on and stop talking about me? Does that ever happen?
Some people talking about they were getting confused by the dates.
Because what I did for the past few days, I took dates, like when these videos were posted, when these streams were done, and I cross-referenced them to certain details, okay?
To review it, the video, how did she get it? Unfortunately, somebody who wanted to befriend said creator.
Okay, right here. See this, guys? Shothers, are we allowed to share the news of Shanny and Rev's soon-to-be homelessness, or are you wanting to hold on to it for a bit? Dragnaut says, hold off. Shaw says, okay, no problem. Figured I'd ask. Dragnaut, I appreciate it. Shaw, hey man, I like being able to get the juicy shit. I'm not gonna fuck it up. Dragnot then says at 10:15 p.m., go ahead and let folks know I shared it in Twitter. Feel free to share now. And then, as you can see in the message to me, she says, Drag gave me the go ahead to share it, and drops the link. It's not until later that day at 11:35 a.m. she says, everything okay? Because she knows that all of this, drama is popping off now. I was asleep at the time. I wake up at 1:30, as you can see, and say, what happened? I'm so confused. And then she says, apparently I wasn't supposed to share that video. I got a huge amount of shit from Jules because apparently they're wanting to use it for Burnt Toast stream. Does that seem like I stole something? Is when you look at this evidence and the way that this all played out, you really can sit here and say that this is me stealing. I mean, my God, that is just, it's so ridiculous. And it would have been ridiculous regardless, but like, look, there's actual like proof of this stuff. And I think it's really messed up, Shaw of Thirst, that you allow them to run around with this narrative to this day when you know that he gave you permission. But you are so willing and wanting to be up their ass that you just let shit like that slide. So you can stay in there and be in their circle, I guess, or whatever, which you're not even really in. They just use you because of the Discord server. But I honestly don't think that you care that they use you as long as they use you, right?
Gave it to her without asking permission.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And that person was also, I went directly to said person about it, and they said that they asked the original creator, and the original creator said that they never asked to share the video. Gotcha, bitch. So unfortunately, the video was shared without permission.
It was taken out of a private Discord, and the video was unlisted, and it was very clear that this is going to be reviewed tonight.
No.
Be nice. I'm finding it.
It take you that long to find it?
It does.
So
yes, and that was posted last night by Drag. That this video is going to be. It was posted on YouTube and Twitter, right?
Yeah, it was posted on both platforms.
So said person should have seen it because they are a member on Drag's channel.
Why didn't they show this shit too, Oh, a testimony on the farms about this very situation. Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and go along with this with y'all, right? So this particular comment that she's showing that this is the standalone video that Drag did of the walkthrough.
Yep.
And right under there on March 19th, 2022, you can see that Carrie left a comment. She says, okay, you got me 3 minutes in, and I'm laughing till I'm crying.
We just pack up the car what we can, and we just head out to Pennsylvania. There's nothing else we can fucking do. We got no fucking money. We got...
God, that's such a great video too, by the way. I'm tempted to play it right now. It's so good.
Fucking nothing.
911, what's your emergency?
We're stuck on fucking train tracks. Please, someone help. Just pay attention to the road.
I'm not moving, Shanny, barely, so it's fine.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Can you help us, Jesus?
Oh my God, it's a fucking bridge. Over. Look at this. This is just a bridge for a train.
You haven't ever seen this? No. Okay, I'll play it. I'll play it. If somebody's never seen it, then, you know, I kind of have to, don't I? It's really good. We ain't in no rush, right? We ain't in no rush. So, this is a Foodie a Booty video, by the way, is the name of the channel. I'll drop the link. This, I swear to God, cracks me up every time I see it. Every time. But here, Foodie Booty. Alright. And let me make sure I got it. Okay.
We just pack up the car what we can, and we just head out to Pennsylvania. There's nothing else we can fucking do. We got no fucking money. We got fucking nothing.
911, what's your emergency?
We're stuck on fucking train tracks. Please, someone help. Just pay attention to the road.
I'm not moving, Shanny, barely, so it's fine.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
How long did this go?
Can you help us, Jesus?
Oh my God, it's a fucking bridge. Over. Look at this. This is just a bridge for a train. How did... Look, I have to go back to that thing and get on because this is obviously fucking insane. Okay, like...
Please, Jesus.
Be a road down here. Oh my God, is that a road?
It might be.
Or is that train track?
Just be careful. Can you move over a little bit more? Thank you. Oh my God. Try to go over them. Oh God, no!
No, we're wrecked. We're wrecked.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
That's it.
fuck.
We're wrecked.
Jason,
What?
call
the cops!
Just help me, someone, please, Jesus, help me. I can't do this stress anymore. I need to get out of here. It's so hot. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
The air isn't on, hun.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. How about turn off the car so we don't waste any electricity?
Yeah.
Where the
Are
fuck
they?
are they?
Oh!
We did not die, but I'm alone right now because Shanny's in the hospital.
Help me!
I'm waiting to get this car off the train tracks, and then I'll be going to the hospital to see Shanny with the boys. So that's where we're at. So please pray for us, okay? God bless.
Baby, you don't know.
I'm fucking panicking.
Do to me.
I'm fucking panicking.
I feel
I'm fucking panicking. We have just the weekend to get the fuck out of the house. They just gave us the fucking weekend. What the fuck am I gonna do? I'm fucking panicking. I'm fucking panicking. I'm panicking. My heart, it feels like a fucking can crinkling. I'm fucking panicking. That's how my heart feels when it feels blood. It feels like a heart crinkling. You know how the goddamn system works. I've been in it too long and I'm angry.
So she got fired from her first job. She laid up in the bed for months doing nothing but drinking alcohol and crying all the time, making everybody miserable. Mostly what she was crying about was because Jason wasn't fully her boyfriend at the time. This is why I couldn't believe, when they...
By the way, if any of you are not aware, this woman right here is Shani's mother. So
she finally did get him. I couldn't believe it when she finally did. But she wanted him because he was a millionaire and she knew she wouldn't have to work anymore.
I know he's
that
not gonna
didn't
like
work
this.
out.
I know he's not gonna like this, but
I'm gonna do it
this
anyway.
is the last video that I have to make for you. I want it to be this one.
Oh, please.
I'm just gonna pour my whole heart out with this. My whole heart out for him. It's just you've had my heart for a really, really, really long time. You've had my heart and you know it. You know it. You've had my heart for a really long time and I have had your heart for a really long time. Jason, you know it as well as I do. You're my favorite YouTuber. You're my favorite YouTuber. I watch every single one of your videos. And I think I'm your favorite YouTuber
What
too.
was the name? Oh my god! What was...
I spent almost 5 years just bathing in your voice.
What was the name?
Bathing in it and hearing the Holy Spirit come out of you and just swimming in that. You perfect vessel.
Oh my god.
You perfect vessel.
I'm gonna try it. Alright.
And me, Mary Magdalene, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Focus on the drive. Okay.
Jenny, join me. Father in heaven, we believe your protection is around us in Jesus' name. Why do you think I wanted to just Scranton? Just for a chance.
Just
for a chance of just running into you. Just that chance, that random occurrence.
Even though she was already very large at this point, she didn't look that bad. Like, she somewhat took care of herself back then. You know what I mean? It's crazy though how fast it all went downhill. Aw, thank you, Ryan.
Running into you.
Hey, Aphrodite.
And maybe something would happen between us. Just something. That's all I want from you is something. Because I would do anything.
For love.
For love.
Just a chance at it.
Just a chance. That's all I want is just a chance.
It's not asking for much. It's not asking for much. It's just a chance. A chance of finding something real.
And I feel it with you so much.
And I just wanted her new husband to know that he needs to stop threatening us. I mean, threatening a 62-year-old man who had his knees replaced and has to take blood thinners. And his heart isn't doing too well either. He happens to have AFib. You don't want to know what I think about you right now doing that. You don't want to know. But I can let it go. Because I can take a little bit of pleasure in the fact that you're going to find out the hard way. And I'm not going to say I told you so, but you're going to hear it in your head. The only justice out of this is that Jason's going to find out on his own what she's all about.
I don't have any support. I don't have a mom. I don't have a dad. I don't have family. I'm the matriarch of the family. I'm the one who essentially wears the pants in the family. I'm the fucking most responsible one in this fucking house.
He'll agree with that, believe it or not.
The most responsible?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I go on with that. Yeah.
See,
I'm the one. I'll be
he's
like.
got very childish type things.
Yeah, and my surroundings fucking reflect that. It's true. I was just looking at cheap.
He's a little boy, but I love him regardless.
I love you too. You think more. That's true. I'll give you that. Definitely.
You know, I make sure the bills are paid every month.
Yeah. Well, I'm mindful of bills too.
Yeah, you're mindful too, but I'm like, I make sure.
You make sure, yeah. Yeah.
It's done.
You're the rudder. I said to people, you're my rudder on the boat.
More like
you steer the boat.
Yeah, I'm the leader.
You're good at it. You're good at steering the boat.
I'm the fucking leader.
Steering right into a fucking hurricane, man.
But I also have these marks on my boobs that don't heal ever. And I also need to get tested for that. I need to get a fucking mammogram for my fucking breast because I probably have fucking cancer too on top of every fucking other thing. I'm facing my mortality alone. And my heart, it feels like a fucking pan. Crinkling. That's how my heart feels when it pumps blood. It feels like a heart crinkling. And I can't work. I have to get an MRI for my fucking brain because I'm pretty sure it's fucking Swiss cheese in there. There's a goddamn MS that I need to get fucking all the fucking tests for.
The goddamn MS I need to get all the fucking tests for. Oh yeah, she was claiming to have MS. Yeah. Cancer, MS, all of it apparently.
For testing for breast cancer, MS, and heart disease. I know you can't do it,
But this is something I have to take those tests, Jason.
and I know what they're gonna lead. I know what it's gonna say too. I already know what it's gonna say. It's gonna say I have all of that. I can't walk! You know, it used to be I was able to walk a little to be able to go from one area to another. Now I can't even do that! What the fuck am I gonna do? I gotta come down. Excuse me. I can't breathe. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Take a breath. Take a breath. Come on.
Ew.
Help me.
Yes.
I need something to drink.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh.
Help. I think I might have to go to the hospital.
I know.
I can't do it. I'm so helpless, Jason. I can't even walk. What the fuck am I gonna do?
I would put it right here and pull that fucking trigger. Sat on your ass for 3 years and did nothing.
I took care of you.
Spent $700,000. That's what you did.
Oh, really? All these games you bought, all this fucking stupid technology we don't need you bought.
And did nothing.
Yeah, I sat on my ass cooking and cleaning for you, busting my ass off for you.
Clean. I did everything.
Oh,
you
yeah.
sat on your ass, did nothing for 3 years.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
Yeah, okay, Jason. Okay, Jason. That's not true, but you keep saying it. If he's really gonna complain for me getting $800 worth of makeup when he told me to, and clothes and food, and say that's the reason why we have no money, without ever looking into all the fucking stupid shit he buys. Everything I get is practical and has reason. You're just mean. You're just mean just to be mean.
I don't care.
I know you don't care. You don't care about me.
You spent all my money.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I was literally telling you stop buying this stuff when we knew the money was running out.
Would I be moving around if your ass didn't come to me in fucking Pennsylvania from Minnesota when you pushed yourself into my life?
I pushed you in.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Jason, you always say this when we get in a fight. And then you come back and say, I'm sorry I said all these things to you.
Sorry anymore.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're going to say sorry again.
Yeah, because you're probably going to run at me and try and punch me and beat me like you did last time.
You literally just tried to punch me.
Did you see my nose, guys? Yep. Did you see my eyes? Yep. She punched the shit out of me.
That's a lie. That's a lie, and you know it.
Is that a lie?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not a lie.
Will you just stop this, Jason? I was asking people for money, and you turned this into this big fucking fight.
I feel like you're pushing me away.
Yeah. Do you?
Wow, are you?
I would have done that when I still had money. I'm not dumb. I'm with you and I love you, and I'm sorry that I have this issue with the name calling. I mean that. This has nothing to do with money, or any. It never did. It was a God thing, us getting together, and I know that, and I'm really fucking sorry about the issues I had.
A God thing, my ass.
If it was a God thing, you'd get on your knees and ask Jesus to stop doing this to you, and you'd actually apply the Bible.
How do I apply the Bible? Right, you mean prayer?
How about what Jesus tells you about how to treat others?
Yeah, I want to be like that person.
Then do it. Then do it.
Then do it? Sure, okay.
I just got this eviction notice that we gotta be kicked out here in the weekend, and we're losing our fucking car and everything all at once. I need fucking help. I don't know what to do. I'm fucking panicking. I've tried all I can. My fucking phone, they sent me a fucking shitty fucking phone and it's gone. I need fucking help. Someone help me.
Put me on, just shoot me for 1 second.
Here, you hold it. I'm fucking panicking. Okay? I'm fucking panicking.
This is proof. This is proof right here. Okay? That the Democratic Party has done nothing to help anyone. The government has done nothing to help anyone.
I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack.
There was some...
I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Stairwells are utterly destroyed. Like, I don't know if it would be cheaper to pay to remove this and replace it or just to clean it. Okay, so I gotta hold my breath in here because I can smell this is where it's coming from. They've left the bathroom lights on and the vent here. It's just god awful.
Oh, God.
And
see, they blame this on William. But I'm telling you, that is not a job for a 13-year-old. And at what point, if it wasn't being done, are they going to step up and come in and do what needs to be done? Because this was being tracked all over the house. Those cats were going in there still, stepping in all that, then tracking it all over the house. Not good.
$100 at all. I gotta open these windows.
Dude, but you know what else you can tell from this? And I don't know why this never popped in my mind before, but you're going to see their bathroom in a minute too. Look at the difference. I mean, other than the fucking cat litter and shit, that bathroom is clean. I mean, it really ain't bad, and there ain't shit everywhere. If you look at, in a minute, when they go upstairs, their bathroom, way worse. And even the other brother's bathroom is way worse. But William's bathroom, other than the cat litter box, it's not bad. So, I think that's interesting.
It's just god awful. they haven't cleaned this litter box at all.
Oh yeah, Pulse, baby.
I gotta open these windows. I feel like I'm getting some secondhand smoke. Wash and dry don't look like they were ever used. And I'm unsure of what actually it is that I'm smelling in here. It's a body and like cigarette.
Jesus is going to talk about you in this scenario on Judgment Day, and you're not going to have a good report card. Because when Jesus Christ looks at you and be like, why didn't you stop the fight?
You think it's funny, you piece of shit? You think this is funny? LOL. You think this is funny?
Yeah.
You think this is funny?
It's not fun.
It is funny. Sorry you don't agree. Should we do the other one? This one is shorter and cracks me the fuck up.
This shot is great. It's difficult to describe. There's a bit of the playmate, only much more than that. It reveals her character. Of course, when I looked at it before, when I was alone, I watched this sequence in slow motion, and in the movement of her arm, when she puts it down, there's kind of total abandon. Along with a grace that's quite extraordinary. Of course, it's true. First of all, look at her hands. I adore them. They remind you of a child's, long and fine boned. The hands of a child, and
What the fuck am I gonna do?
you feel she really knows her body, that she's aware of the effect she has. There's a natural grace, an automatic talent for showing herself to her best advantage. There is something wonderfully tender. There is something about her that's very endearing. She evokes both femininity and childishness. A lot of women, if you ask me, identify much more with women who are immature. It has nothing to do with age. It's a question of a look, a smile. Even when she was going through the worst moment of her life, she could still come up with that look she had. That dazzling smile never failed.
I'd go back to the medical industry. I'll go back being a fucking house manager and helping people again. I wish I could fucking do that. I wish I could do that, but I can't. I fucking can't. Is there a lawyer out there? Someone help me.
Help me.
My life has been destroyed by fucking idiots on the internet.
I always think of a little girl whenever she speaks. It's true that we always have this image of her as lacking, not love, that's too simple, but of being more or less forgotten. First rejected, then taken back. There's no bitterness, but an emptiness. You find some way to make people notice you just to survive.
You piece of shit, you took them from me! You took my babies away!
No, I I didn't.
You took my babies away and I hate you for it!
You couldn't take care of them yourself anyway.
Go fuck yourself! You piece of shit! To help you guys out. Yeah. That's where it went. So now I'm asking for a little pick-me-up, a little help.
Yeah.
You're a bitch. Don't talk about my kids, cunt.
Oh.
Don't talk about my fucking kids like that, cunt. Who the fuck do you think you are talking about someone's kids? I gotta go. I gotta go cook the turkey and start the stock, and I got a bunch of things I gotta do. The first thing I gotta do is cook the pumpkin pie, because I was baking all day long and cooking and food prepping all day long yesterday. I didn't have time to cook the pumpkin pie. So I'm gonna cook it first in the morning while I'm prepping the turkey and everything else. They always talk about like how the food of the meat and stuff came up to heaven in a sweet savor. So God the whole time was smelling our food and just, oh, this smells so good. Oh, he was smelling that too. Oh, we have enough for the house too.
We have enough for the house too now.
Oh, praise God, Jesus bless. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. Although my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. We have enough money for the house.
Yeah.
Too. We don't need any more money, guys.
No, we don't.
Don't send us any more money. We don't need it anymore. We're done. We're done. Thank you for everything.
And not only would I do Uber, but I tried to get myself back into the cannabis industry and start selling products again from them. Like, I've spent my whole life given to people and given to people.
That fucking hurts.
It's true. I think there's always a certain pleasure, oddly enough, in suffering, in knowing that we are unhappy and we are suffering. And there's a certain distress in the midst of our joy. Because we know happiness is so ephemeral. With her, it seems especially poignant. For example, this shot, which is cropped so tightly, where you don't even see her hairdo or her clothes or anything. I think it's very...
LLC.
I think in every one of your films, you can find exactly the same expression in every one. We said a while earlier. Exactly how much is her and how much is the film. We wonder sometimes whether the film is reaching out to her or if she's moving towards the character. All her musical sequences, almost always her face, I mean, she's totally focused on the camera. It's a trick to lift her face and send those intimate kisses, and naturally they seem to come right through the screen. The song numbers are remarkable because actually she's playing for the camera.
And tell them boys you're sorry for abusing their mother like that and making them want to die.
Sweetest friend.
Piece of fucking shit. They will mind while I sit there silent crying.
Worked my ass off through fucking pain for fucking years till the point is I couldn't even fucking bend my goddamn knees.
I will let you down.
This isn't drama. I'm just saying how I fucking feel, you assholes! Why would I react this way? Why would I be this way if I was fucking lying, you stupid fuck?
If I could start again, a million miles away, I will
So good. Love that. Love that. Again, that was Foodie Booty. Oh, we never did watch this Drader one, did we? Let's watch Draders.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Boop boopy doo.
Everybody that seems truthful, that have talked about speaking with them,
Yeah.
their main, according to them, their main method of
Is
communication is telepathy.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah, that's how I did it.
I think that's... Oh, there you go. Wait a minute. Do you believe in the Garden of Eden? If I kicked him in the face, he'd be dead.
She-Man pays your bills. She-Man pays your bills.
If I kicked him in the face, he'd be dead.
She-Man pays your bills. She-Man pays your bills.
If I kicked him in the face, he'd be dead.
She-Man pays your bills for... 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 G-Man pays your bills for... G-Man pays your bills for...
I don't know. Do people understand the concept of, like, developing a drag character?
No.
I don't think they do. Yeah, I'm saying, and I don't think other people do either. They don't think that it's like, you're developing a fictional character. Yeah.
We know Salah's recently been to Thailand.
Is he having fun with little Thai, femboys?
There are rumors that Salah may be a little...
I know, I've heard that.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he likes the femboys. A lot of them would wear cat ears like me.
Meow.
Meow.
Oh my lord. No. Please no.
That's right.
Brad
Is-
Pitt?
Will you kiss me like puppies that look you?
Yes.
More like Brad Armpit. Ew, that smile. Oh my god. Oh my screenshot. Wow. Hold on. Wow, that's crazy looking.
Is that good?
Oh yeah, I remember
Looks really
this.
good.
I remember this.
Yeah. Finally get to eat, huh? Wow, what an achievement in life. You get to eat. What happened to how you were pretending like you weren't hungry when Shani was eating all the food in front of you. Just get me a salad. Yeah. What's this? You seem to be eating pretty hearty here. You can't even look like a teenage toddler. He's never grown up, guys. Look at him. Big bite followed by a teeny bite. Look. Just a little extra. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh.
Get a big
Brad
bite.
shit's
Take a
bucket.
smaller
Ew.
bite.
APK.
Yeah.
Brad shit. Traitor. No. The fuck is happening? Ew! Oh wait, we did see this. It was good though.
Picking, squeezing, scraping, a big wart on chin. Fingernails caked with blood, pus and skin. Pick away, sweet, whimsical mermaid princess. Pick away.
So I'm so happy. I'm gonna be getting a new shower chair soon, a walker, and a wheelchair. So I'm just, thank you, Jesus. I mean, do you know how awesome that's gonna be when I get my walker and my wheelchair? I'll be mobile again. I won't be stuck in like one little spot. You know, I'll be able to go to like museums and like the mall or something and
Right, please. A museum, my ass.
You're a horrible son and I regret having you. You destroyed my life.
That is the worst thing I've ever heard this woman say. How dare you, Shani? I regret having you. What a fucking fucked up thing to say. Ugh. It makes me mad every time I hear it.
You're a horrible son and I regret having you. You destroyed my life.
You giving hugs. Hot Mama's crying with you.
Garbage and animals. You know what, Dante? I'm going to answer that question. It's because my bucket in the living room doesn't contaminate a whole ecosystem in a river.
That's true.
It's just stored in a bucket and then
right, but you know that is
thrown
wait
in
a
the
minute.
toilet.
Wait a minute. You do realize that that's a bannable offense for talking about the bucket like that. That's personal.
Yeah, be
and
respectful.
There's nothing comedic about the goddamn bucket. Okay?
There's nothing comedic about it.
Yeah.
Stop being an ableist.
That's right. You get banned for 24 hours.
Go be an ableist somewhere else.
Understand what it means.
I noticed like a bunch of people were like, oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go and we're gonna say the same thing over and over again just to be weird. Stop being ableist.
If you think it's funny that someone uses a bucket to go to the bathroom, that's gonna happen to you later on in life and worse.
Exactly.
You got that.
Exactly.
You got that.
What is he on? Like, seriously, what the hell is this guy on? Gotta be some kind of real strong drugs.
Uses a bucket to go to the bathroom.
Gotta be.
That's gonna happen to you later on in life and worse.
Exactly.
You got that.
Exactly.
You got that.
Like poo green. Exactly.
You got that.
It's especially dangerous after heavy rain because there will be more poop.
Ew. Ew! What in the
pictures.
That smile.
And I want it known on. It's for fun.
Thank you, Applesauce Sam.
Because there was a claim. There was a claim made about my cock size. The fact of the matter is, I was a 6-incher. Now that I've gotten like this, I've gained 2 inches. So when I'm hard, I'm 8 inches.
No,
My
I
Harley.
don't believe you.
Why wouldn't you make Harley squirt?
Ew!
Look at her. Look at this. Shout out to Dick Coughlin, 666.
Please, no.
Shout out to Dick Coughlin. Look at this art he made. Would you guys like me to make this on a hoodie for you guys to buy? Because there's going to be merch soon. You got that? Now, tonight, we will learn the ways of the Ponte, which they say that.
What in the world? Oh, no, 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 no.
I'm not sure, that's why.
Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic,
He's gone
for you.
Listen to your heart.
Listen to your heart.
There is nothing you can do. I don't know where you're going.
Oh my God.
And
okay.
I don't know why.
That's not an
But listen
audition.
to your heart. Well, I did that bad.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did.
Well, what about if I do Mississippi in the middle of a dry spell? Jimmy Rogers riding on the Victrola Trail. Jimmy Rogers.
You did, Carrie.
I have to exercise my voice, you know.
If I'm being
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
perfect, see? That's it.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
There you go. You're getting there.
Just know that I am oppressed. as a creator on the YouTube platform.
Abusive employers.
I am known by more than 1 million fucking people, 25 million people. But I am ignored and told I'm a joke. A stupid lost cow.
Oh my God, we are.
And there's nothing you can do, because my talent will flow.
What?
Just for you.
Or what? Wait a minute.
Suit.
Wow, that was weird. Okay, so now shall we go back to the LOLCows Productions situation? Oh wait, no, we've got the Yotto thing, and then we'll go back to the LOLCows thing. So let's finish watching. This is on Calypso's channel. Again, I know we've been bouncing around a lot, so but it doesn't have that much longer. It's not very long, so.
Look, I have to go back to that thing and get on the ramp, Shanny. Yeah. Because this is obviously fucking insane, okay? Like...
Please, Jesus. Oh my God, is that a phone? It might be. Or is that tree? Just be careful. Fucking crazy. Can you move over a little bit more? Thank you. Oh my God. Try to go over that. Oh God, no. That's it. No, we're ready. We're ready. Oh, that's it. We're ready. Jason, call the cops. Just help me, someone, please. Jesus, help me. I can't do this stress anymore. I need to get out of here. It's so hot. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
The air isn't on, huh?
I'm gonna have a heart attack. How about turn off the car so we don't waste any electricity?
Yeah.
Where the fuck are they? Oh!
We did not die.
And it's saying watch the timestamp. So, because this is where I was laughing or whatever, I guess. All right, so let's go back to this.
See how Burnt Toast
Their video. Carrie is seen in the comments section.
See how Burnt Toast makes sure that you can see that there's a date, a time, a year, and everything. She makes sure that people will talk about, oh, Callie's the first one to do receipts. She's the queen. Burnt Toast is the queen of receipts.
Oh.
Do I look like I give a because I don't?
Always has been, always will be.
Section saying this on March 19th, 2020.
While you reviewed this documentary, you made grave detail mistakes that I point out. Not to mention, you were trying to change and add context to a narrative that was not supplied in the documentary, and the screenshots that you prove you don't even understand. And then you address someone who lies actively to you about things going on in a stream that I was doing, that you watched.
Let me guess, 21. The nigga with mud in his hair has something to say about somebody who actually likes the color of their skin. I'm guessing. The person who is champion because he doesn't care if white folks call him nigga.
Is that G-Man? Is that G-Man?
Oh, Calypso said that you're a terrible person and BGTV should drop you because you ruined his channel or something.
You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
Yeah, fuck you, Yotto. Because I heard you talk about the black community members of Carrie and the disgusting shit you had to say about them.
Yep.
Because what? Because they're black and they don't believe the narrative that you guys wanted to push about her being racist, because she's not. But you went over to some other stream to talk all kinds of shit, and I got to hear a bit of it. Very enlightening, Yotto. Oh, and you think you're hot shit? Whatever picture I saw of you, if that was really you, honey, you need to get your hairline pulled forward.
And then she was like, well, yeah, I did.
She said she didn't give money.
But then the membership doesn't matter, right?
Exactly.
The $2 membership. Yotto likes to skip over a lot of details too. And also, you know, might would feign ignorance. I'm not sure. I haven't caught him necessarily doing that. He just shuts the fuck up usually, or argues or insults. But Yotto, you are a troll too. I already know. You're a fucking troll. Nobody can trust anything you say. And I don't care who you're friends with. Okay? If anything, they should really reconsider you. Because you come off as one of those people that as soon as you're slighted, you're done. You're going scorched earth.
Yep.
So, well, maybe with certain people. I mean, I'd love to see you try to come for BGTV if he ever had anything bad to say about you, but I get it. Y'all are close, or maybe not close, but acquainted, buddies. I don't know. Don't give a fuck, but you're part of the reason, probably, why he had to quit streaming, because of all the drama over Carrie showing up in his live streams. You, Jules, whoever else. Now the man can't even stream and enjoy himself. Great job.
Okay, so let's see. This is Respect BGTV and Nova. Let's see what you got to say.
Well, anytime that I go on BGTV's channel, all we do is just crack jokes about whatever we're talking about. And Calypso has no idea who I am, doesn't know shit about my life, and she should probably shut the fuck up.
Claiming is a dirty motel room. Where are you getting? Let me find the clip.
Even if he wasn't in a dirty motel room, I'm not Bruce. You're Bruce. Cheap bottle of champagne. Go, yeah, I'm better than Nick Bravo. Check
You
out
know
this
what's sad
fucking-
as fuck? Someone like you, at 24 years old, you don't really give a shit about those. Like, you don't care about the actual issues. You just care if it's something that you can use against me. That's your only goal. You don't give a fuck who else is being racist, who else is being
Someone went by Ollie, pretended to be a minor, and DMs the
word in that song.
Apologize.
For it, like BGTV, she justifies it and says, well, he was a pedophile, so he deserves it. She's also talked about how she has her dad's rebel flag blanket, but that it's not racist because her dad fucked a bunch of dudes in it, a bunch of black dudes. Yes,
So no, I'm not going to call out everyone. And also, all these people that you say are these pieces of shit, it's shit everybody already knows. You're niche. You're a niche cow. Compared to all the other ones, you're niche. I'm trying to make you less niche. I would love for more people to see this shit. But I'm not going to call out these other, like, I don't care about the other cows. I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't care. I don't know their lore. I don't know what's going on. Genuinely her. Yeah, so,
teenager.
Here we go. Okay,
Slayer,
so
he's a teenager.
Is 19 a consenting adult or a child now? What is it, Carrie? So, let's listen to this.
Why don't you tell me? Because you were the one that had that logic. When I was saying that.
Anyone, under like 20, 24, like me, if you're younger, like, no, that's just fucked up. Yeah, no, this dude was sexting someone he thought was 19, but she definitely did not think that.
Before I roast her bitch ass too, because it wouldn't really take me about 2-3 seconds to figure out what type of person you are, and we can really get into it. But I'm not the type of person to sit there and lie and act like I know who you are completely and be like, oh, you're a terrible. Stop the bullshit. You don't know me. You don't know shit that I do. You've probably been listening to one of these other dumbass niggas who like, Yotto hits women.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Where's my record? I've been asking over and over again. Why don't y'all dox me and put my record up and then show me where I've actually been to jail? Because there's somebody else who I talk about who's actually been to jail for that. I don't see y'all really talking about him, but I mean, go ahead. Have fun. Take a crack at it, because I ain't never been to jail.
I have.
Womp.
So wait. Yato's never been to jail either. So nobody, like, I'm literally the only one out of a lot of these people that has been to jail. I never would have thought that I was just this like little badass, but I guess that I was, because I got expelled from school. I got a DUI when I was 18. I got arrested for pushing a bouncer at a bar and got charged with battery. I got arrested for smoking weed. Luckily though, it's all been 20 plus years ago. So that part's good, at least. Way, way, way in the past. Yato in 21.
This my shit. All the girls don't feel like this. Few times I've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. 'Cause ain't no all of that girl, ain't no.
Podcast where the first thing I did the next day was like message her and apologize. And I was like, I was out of line to her, you know, treating her like poorly and stuff like that. So I do have that ability. But you're right, it does make it a lot harder when it's some douchebag that's just like 21 that's trying to make issues everywhere that they can. It's a lot harder to do. So, but you've done a really good job with your channel and the way that you handle shit, and maybe I can take a lesson from that.
I just try to stay out of the sorry, Clarissa. Let me say this now.
Yeah.
I'll shut my mouth. I just try to stay out of the drama. I've already been through that and dealing with people that go IRL. So I just try to stick to the content. But I had my back and forth with creators, and I mean, we all have our differences. We all have our different political beliefs, cultural, all this stuff. And I don't think anybody in this sphere is evil. You know what I'm trying to say? But at the end of the day, I get it. It's hard sometimes to when somebody's attacking you to just say I'm sorry, but like you got to think about the people. I grew up my parents, my grandparents, uncles, aunt, everybody, friends are just super empathetic people, and you got to don't think about you, think about them. You know what I'm saying? So I try to think about people that are watching me. Like you, Carrie, TJ. Every day you getting new subs. People that ain't never watched you before, and you don't want to slip up and say something crazy, and then now they don't want to watch you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't know what's going on. I got people in my little circle that's like, y'all, you seen this? You seen these guys fighting over this N-word stuff? I'm like, what's going on with this? So I watch a little bit, and like I said, I get it. So it's just, and let me say this too, 21. I'll come up on your stream, and if you want to bring Shaw up there, if I'm wrong and you can show me that she apologized, I'll eat my words because I don't remember her apologizing. But
I'd love to see that.
I mean, I'm not going to jump down his throat. We're going to have a conversation like we're doing here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. The whole thing, like with the Shaw Thirst stuff, that's how I found out that she did that, because I saw when you confronted her about it, and I saw how she reacted, and that she basically doubled down and was like, her defense is, well, this guy's a piece of shit, he's a pedophile. So
I don't even remember that, but I just, it was a while ago, but I do remember her making a bunch of excuses, and it was annoying. But
exactly, that's why I kind of like feel the way that I do about me saying it, or why I've handled it or choose to handle it the way that I do, is because you said in that, and I think you may have even said it when the stuff came out that with me singing it with the Biggie song.
You said sorry though.
That's what happened. But I said it that way too. Like when I apologized, I tried to be very specific in the sense, because you said, like, when you apologize, like, don't make excuses. You know what I mean? Like, just basically just say you're sorry, admit you were wrong, and then people usually can forgive that and let it go. You don't have to and so I just tried to be really direct and just say, like, no, it doesn't matter whether it was in a song or what, like, it was wrong, and wrong is wrong, and I should not have done that, and I apologize and regret it, and would That's a good point. The documentary shouldn't need a context stream to explain what wasn't there. That's true. That is true. So again, if you're not subscribed to Calypso, I'm going to drop her link again. And now we're going to move on to the LOLCow Productions nonsense and finish the other half of that, which is right over here. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Like you would?
Yeah.
So
that's
what is it that? Let me ask you, and I'm not trying to pressure you to do anything.
Yeah.
What is it that you're kind of maybe a little apprehensive to do it? Like, would you be comfortable doing it on a panel with other people, or?
So here, Carrie will later strawman and say that she never told William he had to panel with his mother, or whatever the hell she phrased it. But here it is. Here you've got it straight. You've got it right here from the horse's mouth. Right? I'm not calling Carrie horse because she's got a big forehead or anything. I'm just saying that you'll hear it right here. She says, would you be willing to panel with your mother? That's what she was accused of saying, which is very, very strange thing to ask him anyway. But she denied it later.
No, I didn't deny it, and it's not a strange thing to ask him because anybody that was listening to what was said right there should have been smart enough to pick up on that it sounded like he wanted to talk to his mom. That is what, when he said what he said, that is what came out, which is why I asked him and said, do you want to talk to her? You're just not, you don't, I think you don't, have that motherly instinct like I do, and you don't have kids, lols. Okay, but the way that he worded that, and in fact, let me go back some so y'all can hear it.
Strawman.
Me in a certain way. So I'll
Yeah,
shut up and
I
I'll let this
understand.
continue going on. All right. I love you guys.
Well,
Thank you. Go ahead, William.
I don't know if my mom is watching this or not. I kind of hope that she is. If you are hearing that,
point. I bet she will at some point.
When she does start watching, can you guys please talk about it in the chat so I can directly speak with her?
Do you want to speak with her?
Not directly, but I do want
through
her
a
to
stream.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Like you would?
Yeah.
So
that's
what is it that? Let me ask you, and I'm not trying to pressure you to do anything.
Yeah.
What is it that you're kind of maybe a little apprehensive to do it? Like, would you be comfortable doing it on a panel with other people, or?
So here, Carrie will later strawman and say that.
So, I mean, you guys can tell me your opinion, but the way that he said that to me sounded like he was thinking about wanting to talk to his mom. That's just what I got from that, and I was just trying to make him know that, either way, whether he did want to talk to her or didn't want to talk to her, that was his decision, and neither of them would have been the wrong choice. You know what I mean? Because it's just a matter of what he wants and what he's trying to get out of all of this. And if he had wanted to talk to her, I think that he should reach out to her. If he doesn't want to talk to her, then he shouldn't. That's basically where I'm at with that. I would have supported whichever he wanted to do. And I would have said, you know what? You got that. It's his choice. It's his choice.
She never told William he had to panel with his mother, or whatever the hell she phrased it. But here it is. Here you've got it straight. You've got it right here from the horse's mouth.
right? I'm not calling Carrie a horse because she's got a big forehead or anything. I'm just saying that you'll hear it right here. She says, would you be willing to panel with your mother? That's what she was accused of saying, which is very, very strange thing to ask him anyway. But she denied it later. She didn't say it. Here it is here.
Do it. Like, would you be comfortable doing it on a panel with other people, or no? That would still make you feel like are you a little bit like
if she was in there with me, then no. But
right?
I don't think it's an issue
You
for
just
her
don't
to.
want to be around her, correct?
Yeah, I
like,
don't want to be around
don't
her.
want to be. Yeah, and I don't blame you at all.
You did.
And I think
you didn't laugh at my jokes, Arnott.
Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't very funny.
Will you think of better funny things then? Yeah?
All right. Yeah,
Want her to know.
Like about my head being round and that.
That's true. It is quite round.
Anybody see my head and you can see it's like a tennis ball.
they have such a weird like dynamic. I don't know what it is, but it's just weird.
It's like a balding tennis ball that a dog's been playing with for 6 months.
Yeah. And that's why
She
you get
needs
the
to
big
get over.
gray beard.
At all. And I
I
think
want
that's
her to
reasonable.
know she needs to get over her head. She needs to stop letting Jason manipulate her, because that is exactly what he is doing. He has been doing this for years, and he is doing it to the absolute worst extent that I've ever seen. The fact you are genuinely believing that I would do something
Coke. I
as
mean, even
absurd
the fucking stoner said
as to
that,
harm my brother in that type of way is repulsing.
Right. It's ridiculous. I mean, and she's so clearly doing it out of like revenge for the fact that you're speaking up for yourself.
Yeah.
Which is like God, I really hate the fucking visuals that they used in this. Like these pictures that they made AI, like they fucked with my face. It doesn't even look like me. This one in particular, they edited it to make my skin look really, really, really terrible. Like that's how badly she cares about what people online think. You know.
Yeah.
And she wants everyone to think.
I formally apologise to Carrie for that AI image that makes her look like you could play a nine rounds of golf on her face, right? I take full accountability for silent editing out.
Wow, that was one of the worst jokes I have ever heard. Have you actually like I'm not big into sports, and I've never played golf, but I don't recall golf holes like there's not multiple ones, right? And there's definitely not like multiple there's not like groups of them and shit. Like it doesn't look anything like what's on my face. So it's just and it wouldn't have been funny even if it did like
Out the smoothing and putting it up there closer to what you actually look like. I apologise.
out what people online think, you know.
Yeah.
And she
is
wants
there
everyone to
anything-
think she's this
sorry.
perfect mom. She tried to put, and especially when she still had you guys, you know, she really tried to push that she was like, you know, this really cool, awesome mom. And one thing they were saying, yes, yeah, there's 18 holes, but they're not all over like in the same spot though, is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like there's one hole and then you move on to the next thing, the area or whatever. Like there are not multiple holes in the same area. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just didn't to me like you're looking at my face like there are all these things in there in a group. You know what I mean? Like so it just doesn't make sense for it to be golf. Maybe more like whack-a-mole or whatever the hell. Like, you know, that game, maybe that one. That would make more sense. Yesterday that really threw me for a loop and I know is most likely not the case. they were talking about the food. Now, a few minutes ago,
Yeah,
you said
no, that's
he would like
completely
binge.
reflective.
He was like binge. So it was like projection on their part,
It was
right?
projection. Yes, they would binge eat. We would not.
I believe you too, 100%. The weight, I mean, it's you would have to be. So, dude, that's another thing that came out in this that's kind of crazy, which is that Rev does binge eat. And I was not expecting that bit of knowledge to come out, but it did. And apparently, he would binge eat too and go through a bunch of food in one night. So they have very unhealthy eating habits and things in that house. Very unhealthy. Blind to believe what they're saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because let's
not
just look
not
at
to
her.
interject too much, but Will, are you 600 pounds?
No.
That's just like literally the dumbest question to interrupt I've ever heard. I mean, other than like Carrie's forehead's like a horse. That doesn't make any sense. Like, why would he be?
What? My forehead is like a horse? Horses don't have big foreheads, though. They have big mouths. Bro. These jokes are terrible.
600 pounds. Why ask it anyway? What if he was? Because you hear he goes quiet here. Why would you ask such a dumb question?
Interject too much, but Will, are you 600 pounds?
No. No.
I don't think so.
Like, Carrie
I think
had to
that
answer.
we can all tell who's been eating all the food.
Like, it's just
All right,
great.
and
Well,
I'm
they
going to
were
shut up
even
again to make
underweight.
everyone happy. My show, but I'm going to make...
He interrupted to say that. Like, just put that in your head for a minute. Like, what the hell is going on? You interrupt to say that, and then William goes quiet, obviously, because it's such a cringy thing to say.
All right, and I'm going to shut up again to make everyone happy. My show, but I'm going to make everyone happy.
They were even, and correct me if I'm wrong about this, William, but weren't you guys
Yeah.
underweight when you were taken and put into
Yes,
foster
we were.
care? Yeah.
Was there anything that you wanted to add, TJ?
Yeah. Chime on in.
The interviewee becomes the interviewer to satiate this emotional cripple.
EJ?
I think we all
have any
know.
questions?
I think we all know that you guys were underfed and that Shani is the one taking in all the food. After you guys were gone, did you see how skinny Jason got?
Yes, I did.
God, yeah, it was scary.
So that's after they got rid of the worry of moving you guys out to worry about feeding you, and still, I could count this dude's ribs while Shani maintained her weight.
See, what he did was he wouldn't eat for days, and then he would binge eat massive amounts. That's what he did at the house, and I'm assuming he continued to do that, but because they had less access to food since we were gone, she started getting angry with her, and with him, and she started harassing him to not eat food. So he likely ended up starving himself as a result.
Wow.
I mean, that's just the theory. I don't know for sure.
No,
but
I think you're right.
Based on what I know.
Hey,
think you're
Carrie,
right.
can you
I
drop
saw
me
him.
the link for the cookie fight animation? And I think it's the
Oh.
perfect time for it right now.
Okay, yes, I will grab that, sir.
That one is great.
Look,
I love that.
I can't apologize enough,
It is
guys. I have
very
a
good.
terrible. I'm
very
terrible
good.
about everything. I interview terribly. I have a terrible sense of humor.
fine.
You're
I just
fine,
want
you're
you guys to know
Don't
that,
worry
like,
about
I really am coming from a good place, and
my God.
whether you hate me or not is
We
fine.
know.
But let's
TJ, you
shut
don't
the
need to
Carrie. I
defend
don't need
yourself.
your approval. I need Will's approval.
He's telling you to stop.
Okay,
You're not
good enough.
listening.
Good enough for me. All right, so let's
There's
play
the
this
link.
video and have a nice little break from this bullshit.
Yeah, there you go. It's in there now.
Yeah.
This is so good. And I'll drop the link for Slothcat's channel because that's who did this. And it's really, really good. He's got a lot of good stuff on his channel, so check that out.
It's mostly TCAP, which is To Catch a Predator stuff, but we're gonna enjoy this. Enjoy the shit out of it.
You should animate this interview. A train wreck of an interview. That'd be funny.
But
not funny, but
we're gonna
it'd make
enjoy
it,
this. Enjoy the shit out of this.
Wait,
Hold
no,
on.
now you have to eat your words. Funny, yeah. It's not very funny since this is like, the whole thing is about abuse and everything else, and now you're claiming that he's been re-traumatized and...
Hold on. We're gonna go back.
I do want
to.
to.
Go ahead.
I keep seeing it pop up. Yes, the pinned comment is my Cash App. So if you do want to support me,
I'm sorry.
And by the way, this person in the chat, in their chat, says, called Big Pile of Crap, says, why do they need to show Will the mockery of his mother? William literally talked about this video himself. He had already seen it, liked it, and requested to watch it and have it played. So that's why we're playing it.
If anyone didn't know that already, this is the pinned comment is not for my Cash App, it's for Will's. For all those people that are like, you're trying to make... How much money have I paid you, Will?
0. I mean, you don't have it.
And as far as people in the chat, if they're correct or not, they're saying he still hasn't got anything from TJ.
I didn't even know your Cash App, but I offered it last time. I am trying.
I declined it.
That money.
It's hard for me. I guess I'm just not a good person, and I'm not good at
gaslighting these panel members.
Doing this than when I talk too much.
Beating yourself up.
No. Like
This is not.
I'm just not as good at doing it this way. I'm used to doing it my way.
Don't worry about it.
And
don't worry about it.
I have terrible jokes and all that shit, but I really do care about you, and I want you to do well. So anybody that is considering giving me $5 right now, give it to Will. There's his Cash App. I really mean that. And I'm not paying him to do this, but I would love for you to get something out of all of the heartache that you've been through. I really do mean that.
Young Black Economist, I do want to say, I hate to inform you, but I like dudes. I don't think I'm going to get very far getting a woman.
Well, I'm sorry, Will, but I'm taken, and I'm 44. I don't date 18. See another bad joke. It's terrible. I can't stop. I can't stop. Just watch this shit and let me shut up.
Lord help me.
But I wanted to go on Carrie's channel and talk about this. This was hilarious.
There was somebody in the chat that said something about his PayPal or his Cash App being a different name. That's because he doesn't use his name like that and stuff like that. So that's why it's different than his legal name. He doesn't really want his legal name out there, and that's why it was a problem that Shani doxed him a couple. So that's why it's a different name. So, don't worry, we're not tricking him or anything like that. It's going to him.
Like the dude is on our stream and telling us about this shit.
No,
and
I'm just letting them know because they were asking why it was a different
anyone
name.
that's wondering, 100%, and I will be donating to that Cash App after this stream.
Well, if it's true what they're saying in the chat, he hasn't.
$5 for every bad joke, so I owe you like $25 so far, easily.
Believe it.
$25 from 250. That's the cut. He's going to give him 10%. Are you joking? You want a pat on the back for that? What the hell? You said you did these streams for fun. You didn't rely on the money. Wait, why aren't you giving him all of it? That's what I would have done. Or actually, I would have been monetized in the first place. But still, what do you think, Silent? You haven't said anything for a bit.
I'm just kind of in shock at a lot of this.
$25.
It seems like any time that I think that it can't get worse, that's when one of those super chat notifications goes off, and it got worse.
The guy looks like he needs a sandwich in a worse way, and she told me to get lost. Now, how can you sit there and say you love and then on top of that, Shani says, What did Shanny say? No. It was Rev. Rev called her his wife. Right in front of me. Now, this is a different G-Man.
I remember this.
I ain't the G-Man that's going to be nodding my head and agreeing everything they got to say this time, right?
Okay, I guess I'm gonna skip through some of this cartoon since he doesn't even show it.
With me, you addicted. I'm just gonna be quiet.
Serious.
Phil.
Yeah.
All the freaking peanut butter. Eat to all the time. I'm just gonna drop it.
Cover the, if anyone was around at the time, it was blowing up everywhere just because how ridiculous it was and funny. But yeah, go check out Sloth Cat Cartoons for the animation, which is top notch.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with Sloth Cat, let me grab that really quick. Such a good cartoon animation. But he's got other stuff on there too. Cyrax and I believe Von Helden. Here is the link to that in the chat for you guys. All right. And
on them for sure. Too. I don't either do it. So it's a nif or
Live with them. I mean, that's probably.
yeah. I was gonna ask if they thought like that a lot about food.
Like, I don't think she ate much like regular food, but because she ate so much like junk, it resulted in her gaining a lot of weight. And maintaining that. And I'm assuming that's probably still the case now because she is losing weight very slowly.
Right. And do you think
I mean, even the fucking stoner said that, you know,
I think,
yeah, I'm a stoner.
Honestly,
like,
I think maybe.
Losing more.
But
a little bit smaller.
I mean, she did say she was diagnosed with diabetes, so I'm assuming
I believe that.
She has it because she's, diabetic.
Right. Is she live right now?
on TJ's knob.
I don't know. She probably is, and she's probably like.
She is.
Oh
she is live right now. I'm sorry, I stepped out for a cigarette.
No, you're fine.
You're all good.
It's hard for me to be looking at the fucking chat right now. I apologize. Yeah, my ear tumor's all right.
God, he does.
But this motherfucker talk about
He does
invalidated
not
by
look
his chat.
well.
I'm being invalidated by my chat.
Oh, who
They
cares?
hate me.
Let's
They hate
ignore
me.
that.
It's fine.
So-
Don't
I'm
hate
okay.
you.
I'm
you.
okay to be hated. Like I'm a big
I was
boy. I
gonna
can
ask
take it.
William.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
About
you hear Carrie there, like trying to right. I just want to ask, like, try and bring it back on point again. She's trying to bring it back because you could tell he was starting to spiral again.
I'm a big
I was
boy. I
gonna
can take
ask
it.
William.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
About the food thing. So
Yes.
in that when she was calling in the cookie fight. Now, granted, that was meant to be funny and stuff, but
Yeah.
she said that he was binging, and that clicked in my mind when I heard that because I'm like,
Yes,
wait a minute,
he did binge
she's
eat, that is
actually
true.
kind of telling the truth then about that because it sounds funny because she's so big that she would be calling him out for binging eating it, but
I'll let you answer that one, Silent. In the chat, Blue says, I don't think this is intrinsically wrong to have William on a stream and ask him what went on with Shani and Rev. I know you will disagree. Silent, because you've got some training in this area, why is it a bad idea for William to do something like this?
I mean, I would say that it's bad at present because pretty clearly he hasn't gone to a professional and processed his trauma and what this all means for him. Eventually he'll probably be at a point where he can talk about it and it won't be at risk of re-traumatizing him or forcing him to relive this where he could be re-traumatized.
To put it basically, it may cause more harm than good. It's hard to tell because they're not two professionals interviewing him. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's I would agree with that assessment too, Blue. That's why people like, say, Black Guy TV, for example, was saying it's not an appropriate place because we often talk about LOLCows and we laugh about LOLCows and the fact that Carrie in particular and TJ have been attacking them for such a long time. Maybe he might feel differently or have a different impact, but it's just dangerous and irresponsible would be my assessment of it.
Yeah, this is not a very emotionally healthy part of the internet to occupy for pretty much anybody, but definitely not somebody who's a victim of abuse, and especially recent abuse. And he is essentially a child, even though
He is not a child, though, and I don't think it's fair for people to be like, "Oh, well, he's a child or whatever." Like, he's not. He is literally an 18-year-old. Now, is he a teenager still? Yes. But he's not a child.
he is just 18. He is just 18. He didn't magically, mature over a course of a couple months. He still has a child's brain and the ability to reason. So he should just be talking to professionals about this. Can understand the want to get his story out there, especially because Shani keeps on speaking for him and lying about him. But it would be better if he kept this stuff to a professional and himself in a private conversation.
They probably could have crowdsourced or funded a professional to interview him off air, and then the assessment from the psychologist was, yeah, he's okay. He's in a place he can tell parts of his story, but only these questions, and then maybe have him back up again and ask those specific questions. But there's just no care. It's just completely a haphazard, rushed into. Which I was fearful of, and we were talking silent about this before this happened. I knew William was trying to get his story out there on a stream, and I was like, I know Carrie and TJ are going to get it. Like, they're going to get him on because they won't resist at all. They won't use common sense. They will just see the view numbers and the grift that it would be. And also, the reason I say it's dangerous is because we know from the first stream that William went on. That infuriated Shani, and she doubled down. I was saying that before that happened.
The grift, again, I make no money on this stuff. I've never made a dime. So, who's grifting?
I said, if William goes on there, Shani's going to lose it, and she might even start doxing more about him, which she did. She actually ramped up, which is what I was fearful of, was the retaliation that he would receive by going on.
Yeah, because Shani often lashes out at people when she either perceives being attacked or is actually attacked. She will lash out, and not even her own children are safe from that. And now, I would never have anticipated her to lash out in the disgusting way that she did with those fake allegations. Like, that's a new low.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it was something that was probably likely to happen, and that should have been in consideration too, on whether or not they should have been interviewing him at all.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Carrie or TJ were directly responsible for that. I'm just saying you guys are like in your 40s. You were the adults in the room. You have some responsibility. You bear some responsibility for an 18-year-old child. Desperately wanting to get his story out, to realise that this is perhaps not the right method of doing it. Maybe use some of your super chat money to actually get a counsellor for him. I bet you that hasn't even happened yet either. I bet you, they're still talking to him behind the scenes. I bet you they haven't even offered to do something like that for him. It's just because it's not who they are. They are not. They don't think about other people other than themselves or their direct family. That's my assessment anyway. That's my assessment of both of these people.
But from what you're saying, he did.
You assumed she would be lying about that too, but no, I remember he would have those massive binging sessions. That's just something that he did.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to bring up the taco situation. There was one time they made tacos. We had 20 of them. We had a bunch of them left over. We had about 15 or so left over. I come back in the morning, all are gone but one.
Whoa. Wow. And you were saying she hoards food, in the room or whatever?
Yeah,
she would,
hoarded junk food. And I'm pretty sure it's because she
Does
had,
that surprise any of you guys that she's hoarding the junk food in the bedroom? Because it does not surprise me. I've seen her do that. if you pay attention to the stuff that's like around them when they're doing their streams, you'll see it. But she literally does that. She'll keep all of the junk food and like good food hoarded around her. So even just to get a portion of it or whatever, they have to come through Shani to get it. She takes it fucking serious.
A sweet addiction.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that was feeding into it. And, you know, I remember during those 2 weeks, whenever I'd go to the store, she would ask me to get like sweets and all that for herself.
Really? I remember that she was making
Yeah.
you go to the store because
I mean,
Rev was
there was
not
no
there.
other choice. Like, she,
Right.
I don't think she would have been able to walk all the way over there. And, you know, I was the only, like, person who was responsible enough. And honestly, I really did enjoy going to the store. It was very nice. It was a nice refresher. I was able to go
Getting it
outside
out.
once.
Just to say as well, if Will had have come to me, I would have said, "You can talk to Silent. He has like got qualifications in this area," and I would have had nothing to do with it. I would have had him do it how he saw fit, which I assume Silent you were saying to me the other day. It would have been like completely private conversation, at least first, and then determining at what you thought would be healthy to get out there, and then make it a lot more positive than it ended up being. Is that right?
Yeah. Ultimately, I probably would have tried to help him find a qualified therapist to speak to in his area that would allow him to sort of speak his mind and, you know, try to work through some of this, because I think that's ultimately what he needs. Is he needs somebody to listen to him, and he wants to feel heard. And now he did this publicly. I mean, that's one way to do it, but I think the better way to do it would have been privately with a therapist.
It's like when they say about people coming out on air is not healthy way of doing it. Like they go on a TV show, they go on Jerry Springer or whatever, and they come out live on air. Like it's entertaining for the audience and for Jerry Springer, but it's very harmful mentally for the person. And I think it's a similar situation here, I think.
No.
Even though it's not like coming out in that way, it sort of is in the way of like I'm a victim of abuse, and you know I want to get this story out to people who will care about it and will understand what I went through. I can understand that, but even though that sounds like a good motive from Will's perspective, he doesn't, you know, he can't recognise the damage it may do. Would that be accurate way of explaining it?
Yeah, and that's part of why I'm saying like he is still kind of a kid in that way. Like he doesn't understand fully all the consequences of what he does, even the consequences to himself. So I'm sure he did not realize or perceive that his mother would make those horrible accusations about him. He probably didn't think that he would have to play mediator to two stranger adults as they did this interview with him.
How is he having to play mediator, Silent? Now you're being ridiculous. Because I'm not arguing with him. And I'm also not needing somebody to play mediator. I am telling TJ how I feel. Like, stop trying to twist it. We weren't in any kind of argument. So you're trying to imply things that didn't happen.
He needs to just seek a therapist to work through these traumatic events in his life. And I hope he does. I hope he has.
Totally agree.
Yeah,
I was
were
able
they
to communicate with people, even if I
were
wasn't
they weird
able to
about that? Like, were
Huh?
they weird about letting you go outside of the home by yourself and stuff? Or that
I
it was
mean,
just something you
no,
hadn't really
but
done?
my mother was very protective about it. She would often tell me, like,
You okay with us calling you a
uh,
toe?
what was I going to say?
Dangerous or something?
Yeah, that it's dangerous. That's also why she didn't let me into, like, in-person school for a
Right.
while.
Now,
you did go to regular school up until a point, right? Like when
Yeah.
y'all was it when you moved to Pennsylvania, or was it before then?
Yeah, we were able to go back after we went into foster care, but that was the situation.
So y'all were in regular school when you were in Colorado, though, right?
For a bit, then we moved to
Okay.
online during COVID.
Okay, and that's when everything changed.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we weren't allowed to go to like the mixed education thing that we were doing either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, TJ, is there anything you want to say? I don't want you to like feel like you don't have to speak.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be
talk about the
quiet.
past.
I have nothing but
you okay
like,
with us
bad
calling you a toe?
jokes. And
It's
like
okay.
like look, I told you it would be different tonight, and I got most of that shit out of my system earlier, and
Okay.
I really do want you to be able to tell your story. I really mean that.
I mean, if you crack a joke or two, it's fine. I mean, this isn't like the most serious thing ever for me.
It's not, and I want. Can you?
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor and tell?
So in other words, can you bail me out here and tell everybody? It's like it's so ridiculous. It's like someone who abuses someone else, and they go, "Can you tell everybody I don't do this to you? I'm usually a good guy. I'm a good guy off air. You know, I don't just smack you around in private. You know, like this is what this sort of sounds like to me. Like it's so pathetic. Can you tell me?
Tell everybody that like when we talk privately, it's not like this. Like I feel like I'm playing a character when I do this, but I'm really
You just be you. That's all that I really want to say. Like,
and
act
I
like
apologize.
when I
I've
told you
I've
earlier.
told some terrible jokes, and I know
You didn't
people are
say
like,
any
"Fuck this
terrible-
guy," like, but it's who I am. This is like the
you're
whole
fine.
point
I
of this
understand
podcast,
we're joking.
and I'm not
You
used
don't
to
need to be upset.
interviewing people.
Don't worry
You
about
know?
it, TJ.
I just
Don't worry about it.
want interviewing people.
I'd play that again. He's not used to interviewing people. He's been doing this for 15 years. 15. Not 3 weeks. 15 years. He doesn't know how to have a cordial conversation where you don't interrupt your guest. He's had guests on before. He mows through them too. It's got nothing to do with interview skills. Like, absolutely ridiculous. I've got no experience interviewing skills. I've only cut off
We can tell because this is fucking painful trying to sit through this.
silent like 400 times.
It's really boring.
Like, you know, because of the Discord lag that I
No.
can't control. But yeah, like seriously, such a shitty excuse.
Don't worry
You
about
know,
it, TJ.
I just
Don't worry about it.
want everyone to know that I'm
my
not
God.
like
You
I'm
gotta
gonna be
quit
looked
worrying
at. No,
about
I'm gonna
it.
be called out for these jokes. Don't worry.
It
Don't
doesn't
worry about
matter.
that. I'm gonna
You're
be
not gonna
called
get
out
until-
hardcore. I don't care about that. This is not
Okay,
my
then, let's
entire
move
life,
on.
but I just want you to know that like our
He starts getting angry at Carrie here because Carrie's just saying the right thing, telling him to move on, like being the adult, one of the only adults in the room. William, acting way higher than his age here, and like just telling him to move on. He starts to get angry at that. It's like, why are you telling me what to do? This is my stream, my stream, my stream.
This is not
Okay,
my
then, let's
entire
move
life,
on.
but I just want you to know that like our support. What was it?
He said
43.2?
he knows that. He knows it though. He keeps
43.2?
telling you that he knows, and you keep doubting it.
No. But I don't. I want everyone else
accept
to
it.
be there for
We
you.
don't. But you're not going to be.
43.2s.
We can't. Hey, we can't force anybody to do anything. We can't convince anybody. If they're not going to be convinced, they're not going to be convinced. Quit worrying about them and just worry about Will. That's what we're here to do.
And
Fuck their
I
fucking
do.
chat.
I'm here for you, bro. Like I really mean it. I'm so sorry that you had to
We
go through
know.
this, and
believe you.
I have a weird way of dealing with it. I guess you know how some people laugh in really bad situations. I guess that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, and I'm not making fun of you or your situation or anything. I just joking is the way I deal with it, and I really feel for you, man. I really do, and I want everyone to know that. And like this will get ignored.
How do you want everyone to know that? It
Well,
doesn't matter what they think.
I want everyone to know that I'm not a complete piece of fucking garbage.
You gotta quit, but you're not gonna convince them of that. So just give it up. Only worry about what William thinks.
It's not. It's because it's you, Carrie. You're used to it. Will is not. He doesn't know where I'm coming from. He's just joined this recently, and
he does know where you're coming from, though.
Dude,
He
I'm not
does.
upset
He's
with you.
saying
I've been
that
telling
over
you
and
this
over
entire
again.
time. You're fine. Like I understand
All
you're
right,
joking.
as long as that's the case, then I'm good on all this.
You can hear the slurring's even worse here. Like he's
Hi,
really
Day
slurring his words.
15. Good to see you. Just trying to get
I
through this,
understand.
guys. We're almost done with this, I think. Oh my god. There's like how much more? Like 45 more minutes. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through that much of it, but
Right. As long as that's the case, then I'm good on all this.
As long as that's the case.
Good.
You're being
I'm more
paranoid
worried. I'm
about-
more worried about you than I am
be.
these.
What's clear here, TJ, is you're more worried about how this all makes you look. That's clear. What do you think, so? That is clear. He is far more concerned how this will be perceived by everyone else who's going to watch it. That's what's clear.
I mean, I think that he's getting to that point. It definitely didn't seem like he cared that much what people thought when he was berating the chat, because I think that he would have realized that's going to not earn him any favors. But I think he's slowly realizing over the course of the stream that, wow, this doesn't look good.
This is why I was saying, like, privately to you guys, that I wouldn't be surprised, like, this is pure conjecture, but if I could live in his head for a moment, I could see him acting like this if he's worried that his kids may see this one day. Like he's making these inappropriate jokes to an 18-year-old, child, effectively. And he's worried about how it makes him look to his family or to his immediate family, his kids. That's what I get from it, pure conjecture. I have no way of knowing that, but I think that the language he uses fits with that narrative. What do you think, Simon? Do you think I'm off base, or is that it could be that?
I mean, I don't know, to be honest, really. And at this point, with how drunk he seems to be, like, who knows how much logical thought is going on back there.
Because it just seems like over the top, even for him, like, because he's worried. It's clear here that he's worried about how it makes him look. In my opinion, that seems very clear. He's worried about how it makes him look to everybody. But he doesn't care, as you said, doesn't care about the chat. He's telling them to go F off, get their own channels. I think he's worried about someone he cares about seeing this. That's just my opinion.
Random people in the chat. I want you to know that like everybody has your back, and I'll prove it to you right now. Hearts in the chat for Will, because no kid should ever have to go through this. Nobody ever, and it really does fuck with me. It breaks my heart.
Well, then maybe we shouldn't do this.
No,
Carrie. I said the first smart thing Carrie said on stream, but she did it while eating. You can hear it. You can hear it shoveling food into her mouth while she's doing it. Like you couldn't not eat for fucking hour that you needed to do for the interview. You're bad as DJ eating on air. It's the worst thing for me. I hate it when a streamer's like nom 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 on stream.
Fuck with me. It breaks my heart.
Well, then maybe we shouldn't do this.
No, it's fine. I want to give him his voice, but I just want you to know that like this is my way of dealing with it is different than maybe everybody else's way of dealing with it, and I really want you to.
By the way, I don't think I was eating. I think I had a mint in my mouth, and so I was trying to get it out. By the time that I was speaking, I think that's what it was. I don't think I was eating, but whatever.
Know that people have your back.
Whatever.
And I have your
A
back.
dead horse.
It does. It fucks with me a little bit. This is not something I planned for. Have I ever like been hitting you up trying to have you on the podcast?
No. Oh my God, nobody's saying that.
No, people are saying that, Carrie. People
Ignore him.
literally
It's
are
only
saying that. Not
a
right here in our
saying it
little
because
amount of
like
you're gonna
people.
thing, but like
Yes,
people
they're
say
doing it
that.
because you keep giving it a reaction. That's why they're doing it. They're gonna keep doing it because you keep reacting to it.
Well, it
That
messes
much
with
I know.
me
'Cause I've
the
dealt with
idea
trolls enough to know
of
that's
somebody
what they're
thinking
doing.
that I'm a, you know, you can think I'm a shitty person. That's fine.
Big pile of crap. He doesn't live with his kids. Don't worry about that.
I'm okay with that. But
Lols, how do you know where his kids live? You don't know whether or not he lives with his kids. And it's not relevant to any of this anyway, is it? Like, I don't understand why you have to go there and, you know, basically take it to a level A that you don't know what you're talking about. B, it doesn't matter in this anyway.
the idea of using this kid, I mean, you're not a kid.
You're
18
not.
now,
You're not.
But like
That's the end of it. That is the end of it. You don't need to justify
Thank
yourself.
you. Thank you. That's all I needed.
He needed validation from an 18-year-old.
If there's ever a time I needed to be listening to Dave Matthews,
All right.
Life, it's right
Could
now.
we move
definitely.
forward a little bit to what's
That's
happening
some good
right
vibe
now?
music, Dave Matthews Band. It'll bring you fucking.
Can you do that, TJ? There you go.
Yeah. Oh.
Are you okay with us calling you a toe?
It's actually like kind of gross what she's setting the freaking video name to. Woman being invalidated and shamed due to disability awareness.
Why can I never do the things I enjoy?
I am not trying to invalidate nor. Okay, well,
Treated me like my
I don't know
Yeah,
what
TJ.
the fat jokes may have gone a little bit too far, but
Will you, TJ? Will you mod Michael? He's in the chat and he's texting me
crap.
saying for you to mod him. He's under
where?
the something host. Where are you?
Listen, well, I've got the opportunity. I want to have a go at Michael as well. He went up on panel, I think it was on Hussies, and he was defending TJ when he admitted he hadn't even heard the whole thing. He only heard parts of it. Like, when he's trying to get him modded, he's out and about. She says he's at the store or something. So he's not even paying attention. Yet he doesn't need to know what was said on the stream for him to start simping for him. Oh, he's a great guy. You know, was it his fault? And Michael, like, can you not be a fucking cuck for 1 minute, please? I'm just begging you, just 1 minute.
How does that make
be
him
a
a
man
cuck?
and actually call out his bad behavior.
Maybe I'm confused about what a cuck is. Like, I thought a cuck had to do with watching a dude do something with your girl in front of you or whatever. Isn't that what being a cuck is? So, I don't know. That didn't make sense to me.
Instead of sucking on his balls, like you usually do.
Ew. You at, babe? You gotta
God.
leave a comment.
I usually don't pick on Michael because, you know, he's not all there, so I don't like picking on him. He's sort of like an idiot. But I have to in that instance. Like, you're apologising for a dude that you hadn't even watched the stream. Like, you hadn't even really watched it yet. So, get lost.
Really quick in there
Leave
so
a
he can see
comment
you.
and I'll mod you real quick.
I think it's called the real host or something like that. Let me see if I see him, I'll let you know. How about that?
All right, thank you. Good enough.
I don't know. But then they whine about their feelings. Absolutely no
Especially after what he said to your wife. Like, unbelievable.
consideration.
well, I honestly I can't deny the fact that like I do feel bad for her, but at the same time, it's again she's
Right.
not she's still not quitting.
Right.
I
She's not making any change.
So this seems to what do you think, Silent? Like, this seems to me where William's like lost for words for the first time. What do you think might cause that? Like he's watching his mother live and he's live reacting to it. He hasn't got the words. Do you think he's trying to be careful with his words? He's scared that he might say the wrong thing? Or is there something else that could be affecting him?
I mean, I think he's probably concerned about what he says as a reaction because he knows that it's going to be met with Shani's, reaction, and it's already her reaction has already been pretty extreme. He probably is also worried about what information, the sensitive information about him or his life that she could divulge at any point she sees fit to get back at him. Like, it's just like so much of this is just a bad idea. That
because it seems to be seems to be affecting him emotionally right now because he's able to string sentences together and rattle off stories no problem. But when you get to the live stream, he apologizes for the fat jokes. He says that may have went too far, and now he's struggling for words. Like he says he says something like, I have to go back. He says something like, don't want to insinuate something.
She's still not quitting.
Right. She's not making any change in any of this.
I want her to just get off. If she got off, I would get off.
That's all he wants to. What do you guys think about that? Like, in terms of him, requesting that she get off the internet and just stop all this. Do you think that that is fair for him to request that of her and expect that of her? Do you think that as a parent she should get off, or is that is that too demanding on his part? Because in my opinion, if it was me, I would get off. If my son, if he did not want me to be on here and it was causing him distress, I feel like I would make that step.
Not continue talking about her anymore.
Why do you think it's so important for her to do this? Like, what is it about this that she's so addicted to? Do you know, or do you just?
I think it's
about it too.
A desperation for fame, because I remember she's told so many times how she wanted to be a celebrity, how she wanted to be,
Oh
big
yeah.
and all that.
She
And
said something like that yesterday.
this is the type of attention she's getting. It's not good attention, but she likely feels like a celebrity because of it, so she continues to give into it. It's like, despite all of that pain, despite all of that, struggle that she's dealing with, she doesn't care because her ego is so it's being inflamed so much by the fact that she's getting all of this attention that she doesn't want to. And with Jason, he's a narcissistic a-hole, and he wants everything to go his way. He wants to be the only one who gets attention with everything, so he goes out of his way to demonize people, push as many people away as he can. Does everything he can to, make her more and more upset, more and more emotional, so she can
I just want my goddamn kids.
I gave you a text.
Chose them
I gave you a text on my other account. I didn't do it on a main account, but I gave you another text, and I told you to never talk to me again until you work on yourself.
And she owes you a big time apology for that shit she said about you earlier. That there's no excuse for that ever.
No.
Ever.
And
that's why it's hard for me to have any sympathy for her, because when she says stuff like that, it's like, oh my god, like
that's something you can't just throw around casually.
No, not at all. That's the worst.
For you to expect
that's
to
worse
ever
than
talk to you
somebody calling
again.
you a murderer.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the worst thing you can say about someone, and to just throw it out there. And shame on Rev for throwing it out there.
Everything
And it's a jealousy thing against you. He doesn't want you guys to have a relationship.
Real quick, Michael, if you're listening to me, leave a comment in the chat real quick, and I'll mod you.
Yeah. He said that he was. I don't know. He's at the store, so I don't know.
Right. I know.
God damn!
Yeah, I tried to tell you don't come to my shit at all. Before you even came to my door.
Or my husband break up with me and cheats on me.
What?
And then I fall in love with someone else.
What in the
My
world?
Fucking
Do
kids.
you think she's under the influence with something?
I
That's one of
don't know.
One of the dumbest questions of the night. Shani's always under the influence of something. Always. What are you talking about? You cover her all the time. She's either smoking Delta or doing something else or drinking. It's mainly Delta, but yeah, she's always
she's
under
under
influence.
the influence with something.
I
That's one of
don't know. I think honestly, it's probably sleep deprivation because she's literally been
at
doing
this
it
point.
nonstop. And
Yeah,
her eye
it is.
bags. You look at both of them. Their eye bags are.
If you look at their lives, you'll see in the left-hand side, when the camera's on rev, there's a table, and on that table you can see a dozen vapes. You called that out to me the other night, Silent. You can see all these vapes, because we don't have vapes in Australia, so I don't know what they look like. Well, I've got an idea what they look like, but is that what they are, Silent?
Wait a minute. They don't have vapes in Australia? Like at all? Really? Wow. Okay. They're just strict on their like tobacco law. Wow.
On the counter?
Yeah, at least that's what they look like to me. I don't really ever use those disposable Delta vapes, but they tend to have pretty distinctive color patterns and are really similar shaped. So,
And you couldn't think of anything else it would be. I mean, deodorant? Like 12 little cans of deodorant?
there was also a can of deodorant. I'm sure it doesn't get very used, but a can of Old Spice deodorant was also over there.
Oh, imagine the smell of that house. Old Spice mixed with shanty shit. Oh my God, Shanny, not the Old Spice and Shanny piss and shit in the bucket, guys. I loved it when he spilt that bucket. Did everyone catch him spilling that bucket? Go to TGR and watch the 4-minute video, listen to the 4-minute video of Jason spilling the shit bucket, and you can...
Don't go there. Let's see. Wafters, if you want to hear that. Here, let me pull it up. Real quick. Because Wafters got that. All right.
What? Did you dump the bucket? It's really filled. Is it? Great. Great.
No. No.
Oh, I smells piss all over the floor. The little cunt on my Goodbye. Fuck you, bitch. Huh?
Oh no. No.
Are you okay?
Oh God.
You stopped drinking, right?
Yeah.
Are you okay? You're making weird noises.
Not okay at all. No.
What is it? I didn't know I was still online.
Yeah, she didn't know my ass. My ass. But that was again from Wafter's channel, and I'm gonna drop his link for you guys. If you're not subscribed to him, make sure you go and do that. And we've got a little bit left of this LOLCows stream. I am really getting tired because it's just boring. They're not adding much to this. So we're going to wrap it up in a second.
Hear it go slop on the floor, and then Jason starts making all these weird wounded animal sounds, like.
He just sounded like a defeated man at that point.
Oh, have we got that in
was
the
the
soundboard?
straw.
Have we got that in the
Yeah.
sound? Will I ever talk to you again? Or like,
Yeah.
where is it here? Which one is it? Which one?
Rev Whale.
Oh, here we go. So there you have it, people.
So massive. Like, I'm afraid they're actually going to harm themselves with how much they're doing.
Well,
And
she might be better off. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she wants to go to the hospital almost, you know? It's what it seems like, maybe. I mean, I think it might be the best thing for her at this point, but, you know, I don't know. If she's claiming that it's dangerous to go or something. That's just crap she was saying last night, which doesn't make any sense. She was saying she was having heart pains and chest pains, and I'm like, yeah, you need to go to the hospital then. Like, that's serious.
honestly,
And she's
I'm
refusing to
thinking
go.
Pretty bad.
Do I
gentlemen,
text her? Do I go through that risk?
You know what? Here's the thing. Pause it really quick, TJ. To be honest, you know what I think? I think that this isn't something that you need to talk about.
Massive. Hats off to Carrie for that. Massive. I haven't been giving her much credit the whole stream, but that was smart. Because she's right. That's not a good idea to talk about that on air and talk about after whether you should text her or not. I mean, you shouldn't be talking to Carrie about it, but your hats off to identify, like, have the awareness enough to stop it there. That was good.
Necessarily publicly, and maybe it would be better for us to end this at some point and talk about it privately.
Yeah.
It's your life. You can do what you want to do, but I'm just telling you.
I'm down for
my
that, and you can make your own
standpoint-
decisions. if
I just
and
think
by the
that
way,
my
you
don't-
can leave. Or
Completely interrupted Carrie just to get his word in because he's not like he's got to be the center of attention.
or feel uncomfortable whenever. I'm still gonna keep talking crap about your mom. I'm.
It's
It's just
okay, I
within my
understand.
nature.
It's
No,
okay.
he's got that. He's got that. But if you feel like you want to reach out to her, that's something I would like to talk to you about privately.
Yeah.
Because I think it's
Uh,
a personal thing.
You know,
Personally.
TJ, I don't think I ever asked. Did you used to know her before you started the podcast or anything like that? Because I know Carrie did.
So I never talked to your mom personally. She knew of my channel because my previous channel had like a lot of subscribers, and she claimed.
Just to put that in perspective, not to make out that Carrie's been around for years. She came on the scene 2022, Silent, if my memory serves me correctly. She started streaming in August, something like that, 2022. There are people probably in this chat now that go back way, way, way longer than that. So just to put it in perspective there, she's got the last couple of years' worth of experience and whatever the archive channels have collected. But other than that, there are people probably in this chat that go back to the old Great Debate days and even before YouTube.
That like she was into it when she was an atheist
Yeah, she
and
was
shit like
yeah.
that, and she claimed to have a big crush on me.
Oh, Lord,
but I've
yeah.
never talked to her privately ever. In fact, it was like kind of a guilty pleasure to watch your mom be ridiculous for a long time, and it
Bob on
took
TJ's dog.
years for me to finally bring that guilty pleasure into being something I talked about online. This podcast was meant to be like random crazy stuff from the internet. It wasn't a LOLCow channel for a long
I'll get to your question
time.
in a second, Metalhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to answer questions from super chats? Because I'll
Yeah.
split the money with you. It's up to
Yeah,
you.
do you want to do that?
Anything you're comfortable with.
That's fine.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
She, from what I know of, I don't remember her body slamming us.
Oh, okay, that was something that G-Man said.
Don't
but-
switch
One
me
that-
up with
that said
G-Man,
that.
for Christ's sake.
Sorry, I didn't come out. I just said T.
I don't know. G-Man is... I don't know much about
You
him.
might be telling some lies too, eh?
I think...
Yeah, Ratty said that he'd split it. He didn't say the percentage, but if it's anything like the first stream where he said he was going to give him 10%, he didn't say those words. He said he would give him $25 from $250 that he made. It's just pathetic. Like, literally pathetic. I would have given him every dime. Well, I wouldn't want to profit off his story. It's ridiculous.
I think... I did see all of the messages from the chat. I do definitely think that it's not a wise decision to talk to her because, again, like, she's manipulating me, but at the same time, there's just this, like, fleeting feeling that,
She's your mom. You know, she's your mom. And that's going to be that's why I was like, talking about it privately, just because it is such a sensitive subject.
Even
But
then, if I do talk to her, it's never going to be anything positive. It's never going to be anything that she wants.
I would say right
going to-
now, she's not in the right state of mind
No.
already. Because she's
She-
clearly got to get
Yeah.
help.
This is the most diluted I think I've ever seen her. And I saw her at her absolute worst, during 2022.
Yeah, that's scary. But I agree, it's the worst I've seen her too. And I've been, following this for like 3 years now. And
Hi, Tina.
I've never seen her this bad.
Do you think
ahead,
that you have not having like your opportunity to speak?
And here we go again.
What did you say?
I know I interrupt a lot, and but that's kind of the point of this podcast is that we all like
TJ.
talk over each other.
You gotta quit trying to convince people in the chat.
No. I'm asking Will directly. Do you think that you have not had an opportunity to speak?
You're looping.
No,
You asked him this before.
it's a direct question that you can give a yes
A direct question that he's answered multiple times. You jerk off.
or no answer to.
Yes.
Yes, what?
I have gotten an opportunity to speak.
Good enough
You
for
don't
me.
need to-
All right, and I'm dropping.
You are so. You are
Okay, he's had his ego stroked. That's all he needed. It's fine.
Speak.
Good enough
You
for
don't
me.
need to-
All right, and I'm dropping.
You are so. You are being so self-conscious about yourself. You can't worry about
I keep
this.
getting.
I can imagine this same conversation with his mother. What do you reckon, Silent? I can imagine Will saying the same thing to his mother. You're being so self-conscious about yourself.
Yep, you need to stop listening to the trolls. They just want a reaction.
Yep, I swear I've heard him say it on air to her when he was a child.
Like Carrie and I both are being told that like we are not letting
I'm ignoring
you
it.
express yourself.
Yeah. See what
And
Carrie
that
is
shit
doing?
like
He's ignoring
drives me crazy because I'm doing
Don't let
my
it.
best here, and
Drives
it
me
really
crazy.
does
Oh
affect
my
me
God.
because it makes me feel
Listen,
like
TJ,
go
you're
ahead.
giving them what they want.
No,
This
no,
is
no,
why they are
but
doing it.
It's
Yes.
not about them.
They
It's
won't
about
stop. If you
how
ignore it,
other
they'll
people view
gonna
his
listen to you.
ability to speak his truth.
Yeah.
And that's what
I-
fucks with me. I don't care. I know I talk too much.
The only time you're talking too much is when you're talking about how you're talking too much. Otherwise,
There we have it. It's not
that was very very spot on. What's up, Huzzy? How you doing, hun?
this person on panel. Right there.
time you're talking too much is when you're talking about how you're talking too much. Otherwise, you are.
Right.
You know what? I'll take
Exactly.
that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll accept that and thank you.
Will you, though?
That's all I needed to hear.
Keep saying that, but then 5 minutes you bring it up again. That's
No,
what I mean by
I see half of the fucking comments are like, you
gotta quit
won't
looking
let
at
him
him then.
talk.
Remember, 15 years he's been doing this. 15.
Half of the fucking comments are like,
You
you
gotta quit
won't
looking
let
at
him
him then.
talk. And it's like,
looking
dude,
at the
like,
comment.
it's, I'm
He's
not
not even
meant to
looking
make
at him.
him a spectacle.
Also,
He's not being.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
I mean, even the
Oh,
fucking
wow.
stoner
I have to
said
call
that,
this
you
one
know,
out. Hold
said,
on.
fuck yeah, I'm a stoner.
What now?
Reupload boy
$100.
for $100 Canadian says, give this to Will. Cash App not available in my country. So Will,
Oh my God.
we've had this discussion about
Yeah.
YouTube's cut and when I get paid. This will be your money, 100% of
Okay.
that. I'm not trying to steal anything from you. Just so you
Yeah.
know. So hold me accountable
Also-
and.
Just putting this out there, William, if you do end up listening to this, if he doesn't give you the money, drop me an email. Email's on my channel. Drop me an email and I'll give you the money. Well, via Silent because I haven't got Cash App, but I'll get you the money. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Just tell me how much he was supposed to give you and I'll give it to you.
And I'll tell you what, call me out if I don't do it.
You're gonna do it.
You're
I'm gonna
gonna-
make sure that.
I already know
Okay.
I'm going to do it.
My God,
I am the guy you want
Right, let
to be
William
talking
talk.
to. All right,
Let
go ahead,
William
Will.
talk.
Sorry. So,
I just want to say,
Carrie,
by the way,
shut up so Will can talk.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Okay. I just wanted to say everyone in total has given me 368 on Cash App. I just want to say, like, thank you so much. I didn't really need all of that too much, but it is really sweet of you all
When did Nerdy pop up in the chat? Hello, Nerdy.
You
to
deserve
help me
it.
out that much. Like,
You deserve
I'm
that. and
blown
more.
away, and I am beyond happy about it.
Yes, because you like weren't you talking about earlier that you're kind of in the need for a new computer?
Yeah, new computer and
Bob on TJ's
for the most part a new.
Oh,
I would love so much for me to be able to, congratulate you, but apparently anything I say is terrible. So
DJ.
Hello, Carrie's audience. Hello.
Hey, oh
That
my
money
God,
is
you gotta stop,
it's a
bro.
joke. It's
Gotta stop.
God damn it, I can't even
Silent, do you want to thank her for apologizing to you?
I mean, I think we talked about this already, but you know, it seems that there are some things that she did that made it seem as though that apology wasn't genuine. So
Yeah, like leaving those videos down where she apologized, and I don't know about the community post because I haven't gone and looked, but she apologized on a community post as well. But it'd be interesting to see if that's still there.
What are you talking about? What videos did I supposedly take down? Are you sure that if it was a video that's not on my channel, are you sure I took it down? Because you do realize that other people do these types of things and get videos taken down and stuff as well. So, but I mean, if you don't want to take what the apology that I gave genuinely, that's that's your choice. But don't blame it on, a video getting taken down or that's ridiculous. If I apologized because I meant it. So I'm not sure what video you're talking about or community tab post because I'm pretty sure I didn't take anything like that down. So I'm gonna need receipts to back that thought process up. But you don't have to accept it though. I mean, it's your prerogative.
Just because we fell out.
well, all of that is gone because her channel went down.
Oh yeah,
She
you're right.
did-
I'm an idiot, of course.
Yeah, but she did, put things back up that she had previously taken down when she made it seem that she was genuine, and that made it seem like she was not being genuine. So,
yeah.
joke about
I don't
my
know what
own
he's talking about.
failures.
How are we supposed to take it as a joke when
Yeah.
you've been doing that the whole time? It just sounds
Because
like
it's
more
all
of
a
what you've been
joke.
doing.
That's how. It's all a joke.
stop
I actually like Carrie sniping it. I'm actually impressed because there's no way you can defend this, right? I mean, unless you're just a dishonest piece of shit.
Well, if you actually watched any of the stuff that I've been doing, you would know that already because I've talked about it several times and haven't defended it at all.
So yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and watch this 1,000 times over.
Doing it, then it's not funny. I don't know what to tell
Oh,
you.
it's pretty funny
It's
to
not
me.
funny.
I'm laughing pretty hard.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's
A
funny
wish
to
list?
you.
I do not have a wish list.
Yep.
Hey, but maybe you can make one at some point. And
It is weird though that none of her simps have come in here to defend her. I find that very interesting because I haven't got them blocked. I'd let them.
none of my simps have come in there to defend me. Why would they come and try to talk to you? Nobody that supports me is going to come and try to talk to you. They know that they're not going to change your mind. So, I mean,
Talk.
if
I'm not a
you,
coward.
do and you want, it shared, I would be happy to share it for you. You know what I mean? And then people can buy you exactly what you need. And I mean, you could put that computer on
Yeah.
there and you might be surprised that somebody might actually just pick up the whole computer. I mean, I know there are a lot of people out there that really, really want to see you and your brother succeed 100%. And
I mean, I appreciate it, but
yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, you
I would rather spend the money myself and figure out what I can
Do
get.
whatever you want with the money.
That's
It's your money to
because
do with. And
I'm
I cannot
very
tell you
stingy.
guys how much I'm looking forward to Carrie getting her channel back so she can take the heat that I'm
I
taking.
think I spelt constant wrong there, Silent. Just in case it gets picked up by other people, I think I spelt constant wrong. I think that's constant in mathematical sense. I don't know.
Right now. I cannot wait
that's
for it.
fine.
I cannot wait for it.
Is
I'm
it
taking
ENT?
heat
Wait
that
for
I
what?
don't even get paid for right now. You don't even understand. Everyone's like, TJ, shut. Just wait until it's just Carrie. Just Carrie. Just wait for it. It's coming.
So here he says he can't wait for Carrie to get the heat, to get the attacks. He can't wait for it. Like, what? That's what you're saying to your friend. You can't wait for her to get a channel back and get attacked as much as you perceive yourself getting attacked.
In a couple of days, right?
think I
Carrie?
don't. You don't think that I take heat from people?
No. Take all the extra heat.
What do you mean extra?
Chipotle style. What's he talking about? Take the extra heat. What extra heat? For his bad behavior?
Yeah, normally this podcast
Okay.
does a couple of hundred viewers, and we're doing almost 700.
Well,
And it's
TJ,
all
when
extra
we're
heat.
standing near the lava and you're jumping yourself into the lava to try and get away from the heat, you're kind of doing that to yourself.
Oh no, it's
Again, I can hear William saying that to his mother. You know, same sort of thing. You're doing it to yourself. Don't listen to the trolls. He's used to it. He's used to talking like being the adult in the room.
It's me, but I love doing that. That's the whole point of this podcast.
It's probably why he sounds more mature than he is, you know, through that experience. Like he grew up too quick. Like he grew up very, very quickly because he had to. He had to be the one,
Yes.
yeah, the adult, and he had to be the responsible one in that household. And here he is. He's never streamed before, other than being caught on camera by Jenny, but never deliberately streaming before. He's still better at it than the guy's done it for 15 years. It's just amazing to see the contrast. Like, if I had been sort of a better person doing the interview, like someone sober for a start, he wouldn't have maybe came across as more mature than he is. But because he's got this complaining man-child, complaining as much as Shani would, he just knows how to deal with it. It's just instinctual.
This is the problem with people who haven't been watching this long enough.
I
You
thought the
don't
point was to
understand.
interview
Like,
William.
I've been doing this to myself forever.
Okay, well, I thought this was about William. That's what I'm trying to focus on. That was it. That was my point. I don't care about the
Well,
chat. I
Carrie
don't
is
care
into
about any-
18-year-olds, so let's continue.
And there we have it. And Carrie is into 18-year-olds, so let's carry on. That was a lash out, plain and clear. If anybody thinks that was a joke, let me know what the punchline was supposed to be, because she's literally trying to talk to this 18-year-old and trying to do good things for him and speak nice to him, and TJ is jealous. He's the one that's jelly. He's telling everyone else that they're jelly. He's jealous that he's not the center of attention here, and he here is clearly lashing out. Clearly. Do you think he's joking, Silent?
It definitely didn't sound like a joke. And how fast of a reaction it was and how just like vitriolic it was, it just seems like it was meant to be an attack.
And we all know,
especially
given
the context would make it out like he's basically calling her a pedophile.
Yeah, and he laughs at his own jokes. We know that. So why did he go, she's into 18-year-olds? He didn't laugh. He said it seriously, then stopped, paused, and then you'll hear it.
That was my point. I don't care about the
Well,
chat. I
Carrie
don't
is
care
into
about any-
18-year-olds, so let's continue.
I'm what? I'm what?
If Carrie, and you're listening to this, Carrie, if you ever panel with this douchebag again, you are just as pathetic as he is.
Bottle of booze.
I'm what? Well, guess what, lols? What I do or don't do has nothing to do with you, and really, it's like the fact that you think that you have the right to get up here and tell me what I should do like that, is kind of wild to me, to be honest. Like it's any of your business. What did
Yeah, I
you
was
just
just
say?
gonna say,
Okay?
like, we can do that if you want free. I ain't
What?
gonna
I don't
touch it, but you
understand.
can
What
get
the
some
fuck
for
is
you.
even going on anymore?
Yeah,
I really don't.
Get some of those.
I agree, Redford. Like, how could you be fine with TJ after this? How? Like, how on earth? How? And it's not just once he's done it. Like, this is a pattern of behaviour. Harry came to me in DMs about a year ago and said to me, I don't know what to do with TJ. I'm worried about his drinking. It's getting to the point where I don't want to be on stream with him anymore. She came to me with that 12 months ago. She's still in
No, it was 6 months ago, and you came to me, and then we started talking about it. But you actually came to me and were like, I was just watching the podcast. Whoa, what's going on? You opened that, and then I made the mistake of venting to you. And then you made sure to hold on to that so that when 6 months later, when there was some kind of problem, you could go and throw that in my face and go and throw that in TJ's face. Because that's the kind of stuff that you do.
continuing. That's why I call her an enabler. She's continuing to do it. So people in her chat over there, think for a second. What is she doing to help her friend? Her friend who is clearly in my opinion, an alcoholic. What is she doing to save his life right now? She's been through this before. What is she doing? Nothing. Absolute.
What is it that you expect me to do? Save his life as if he's in danger right now? I'm sorry, lols. I was more worried about the fucking 18-year-old. And not TJ in that moment. Now you're going to lecture me about that. This is what I mean with you people. You're telling me in one breath to fucking walk off and I shouldn't even fucking be on here. And then in the next breath, you're telling me I should be saving his life. This is what I mean. No matter what I do, it's not going to be good enough for you.
Zero, zilch, nothing. She's continuing to stream with him when he is absolutely smashed out of his brain, instead of putting the foot down when she should have done it 12 months ago and said, TJ, I am not going to stream with you if you're going to have a drink.
I am not his mother. I am not his mother. I don't go around telling my friends what they can and can't do in their life. Because it's none of my fucking business. Again, I only speak for myself. I'm sober. I don't drink. But it's not my fucking choice for everyone else. Period. 1 minute you're saying I should be shitting all over him because of how he's acting, and I'm wrong because I'm even still there and haven't walked off of this interview. Now you're saying I should have been saving his life. I mean, again, no matter what I do in this scenario, it's going to be the wrong answer.
You know, at least that's a start. But to prove he couldn't do it for this stream, doesn't that prove to you, Carrie?
And to act like you guys care about his alcoholism or this or that, when you guys literally have made fun of him for being in the hospital and shit like that, like, please save me your bullshit. Save me your bullshit. You don't give a fuck about TJ, and you don't give a fuck about me. So let's just not even play games. Let's not act like that's what you're worried about.
He is a lost cause.
Then what am I supposed to do?
That
was uncalled for, to be honest. But that's all right.
I'm
I don't want to hear it. Just don't even. I
See,
don't.
if it was a joke, he would have said, "Oh yeah, I was only joking, Carrie." Yeah, ha, ha, ha. No, he's like,
want to hear sorry. I don't want to hear none of that because you just keep doing the same thing.
I know.
It's crazy.
Oh. And no one would blame you for that either.
You know what? I think that I'm gonna tap out here, guys. And no offense to you, William, but I honestly, to be fair, I don't think that I don't feel right about even watching this right now.
Yeah, I think we should.
This way. It's
So here, Carrie claims that she stuck around after the insult to Zach, two insults to Zach in the live chat. That wasn't the line that she drew because she didn't want to leave William by herself. Well, how would this be any different? How did you know TJ was going to end the stream here? You didn't. You didn't even ask. William.
I didn't need to ask because William just said and agreed with me. Were you not listening? Right after I said it, he was like, yeah, we need to end it. Let me rewind it for you, lols.
Claims that she stuck around after the insult to
and by the way, you were saying I should have left way back then. Now you're mad that I'm leaving. What the fuck? This is what I mean. You can't be pleased.
Zach, two insults to Zach in the live chat. That wasn't the line that she drew because she didn't want to leave William by herself. Well, how would this be any different? How did you know TJ was going to end the stream here? You didn't. You didn't even ask. William was the one that proposed closing it off here. So
Right.
don't lie and say you stuck around like a champ for another hour to be a support for William. You are a liar and you didn't. You
Then what did I stick around for, lol, since you're a fucking mind reader now? Since you can tell me what's going on in my head, please, I would love to know. Like, it's so ridiculous. So ridiculous that you think that you can get up here and act like you know what's going on in my head.
You waited another hour until you personally were insulted, and that was the line you chose not to cross.
You think
you were
that
leaving.
I was personally insulted? You don't think that was insulting to William? You don't think that that made William feel uncomfortable as well? No, I'm the only one who was uncomfortable. It couldn't have possibly been that that would have made him uncomfortable too.
Whether William left with you or not. We heard it. Let's listen to that again. William is the one that says, let's end it.
I think that I'm
Not
going to
you.
tap out here, guys. And
love-
no offense to you, William, but I honestly, to be fair, I don't think that, I don't know, I don't feel right about even watching this right now.
Yeah,
with-
I think
with
we
her
should
being this
get
way. It's just,
off this.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll end the show right now. I'm not. I can't
I mean,
even.
even the fucking stoner
be,
said that, you know, said,
like
fuck yeah, I'm a stoner.
slightly. If
William,
what it's going to
it was a
be is just
pleasure.
me being come after, then
William,
I'm okay
it
with
was
that.
a
It's fine.
total
Will,
pleasure
thank you so much
to
for
do this
joining
with
us.
you.
And seriously, go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead. Sorry.
I just want to say, William, it's been a pleasure. You are such a bright young man, and I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but that's just the way that I look at you. I really hope that you succeed. I hope you get the answers that you need to,
Yeah.
have closure if that's what you want, or move on. And
Yeah.
whatever. If there's anything I can ever do, you know how to get a hold of me, and take care.
Yeah,
To you and your
absolutely. Thank you, Will. And
It's all right. I mean, take the
I'm
break.
terrible. I know I'm the worst,
You're-
and so.
Such gaslighting. Is the same gaslighting that his mother would have given him. The same. This is just unbelievably
what
bad.
The fuck? What the fuck does that mean? The same gaslighting that his mother would have given him? Why are you talking about his mother? Like you know her? The same that his mother would. What the fuck are you talking about? What a weird thing to say.
This is just embarrassing for him, which I think that's why he's in hiding right now. It is absolutely embarrassing. No amount of apology from him would apologise for this, and we know he's incapable of apologising anyway. It's always backhanded. Oh, the chat we're getting. I'll let the chat get to me. It is utterly ridiculous to gaslight this poor boy like this. Ridiculous.
But this podcast will continue.
Call him a name, Silent. You haven't been nasty tonight. You call him something.
I have been sufficiently nasty, I think.
No, say something nasty about Carrie then.
I think I will reserve those thoughts to private at the moment.
So I hope that we've been pretty fair and balanced. I've given her credit where I think she deserves it. Do I think she would have done a better job on her own? Yes, clearly she would have done a better job on her own. But I'm calling out facts here, so just remember that. If I'm wrong about anything, just comment under it and say I'm wrong about something. I'm willing to be wrong about something, but this is just my take and Silent's take on it. We'll listen to the last minute, but I'll end it straight after the last minute's finished. So I'll say my goodbyes now before playing the last minute. Thanks for everybody for turning up. Did not expect the amount of viewers that I got. Really pleased with that. Everybody here that wants to donate to William, it's all through this video. His Cash App is up there the whole time. And yeah, we'll look at doing more of these, and yeah, not always down in the dump stuff or tough subjects. We'll do some funny stuff, but I really appreciate you guys coming. Let's listen to the last 50 seconds.
Me to be whatever I want to do in the.
Did you want to say something, Silent, first before I finish the stream the last minute?
Well, I was reminded of something that TJ, wished for me to happen, and while I won't do that because I'm not an asshole, I'll just call him, he's an asshole. There you go.
Oh, I will say though, to anybody that is in Carrie's Discord and isn't and they've put up the hostage photo so they can get access to other channels. Have a look in there. You'll probably see a channel called Dynamic Diddlers. It's where Carrie calls myself and Silent pedophiles. And she's left that channel up. She has never taken it down, even though when we patched things up, she didn't take it down. I never asked her to, but it's still there. I think that's fucking gross and ridiculous. That's why she's got her Discord locked down so much. Because why would she be scared about people grabbing screenshots? Who cares? Like, what, as long as you're not being an idiot in there, who cares what the screenshots are? It's because she knows that people are talking vile, disgusting shit in there.
Oh, really? Okay. Here. Let me show you guys. And this is the way we'll end this stream. Hold on. New window. Okay, so this is the Discord. Dynamic dumbasses. See that? And when you click on it and go in here, you are not going to find anything saying that you're a fucking pedophile, okay? So, and a lot of these people are your friends now. Isn't that weird? Like, oh, Saint Ratty. So, think what you want to, but you don't have any proof that I've ever called you a pedophile. Okay? So, don't try to pin that on me and say that I'm in there calling you a pedophile and that we have stuff in there that it's done this way because we're just so worried about somebody seeing something that we're doing. I'm not. We have a verified area so that there's places that I can go in my own Discord where I don't have to worry that someone like Bruce and his weird ass or 21 and his weird ass or whoever is in there. That's why. And I have every right to feel that way. And I'm not going to apologize for that. And you didn't have a problem with any of it when you were in there, did you? Lols. You only had a problem when you got booted. So, again, it's pretty obvious what the deal is there. But anyway, I'm done for now. I actually think for anybody that is down and in the Discord, let's watch a movie or two. I kind of want to watch the newer Scream ones. I don't think we got to those. So, if any of you are down for that, I will be over there very shortly and we can hang out and watch some stuff for a little bit. Unless there's stuff popping off on here. I don't think that there is. In fact, let me double check before I end this that Shani hasn't went live or anything crazy. I don't think she has, but let me double check. No. She's been quiet. What in the Why? Wait, what? She is so weird. All right, and then has Rev done anything lately? Let's see. Revelation news. No, he hasn't either. So it looks like you know, that pic is awful. It's life. That's me, and then that's life behind me. Get it? But anyway. All right, y'all. I'm done for the night. I got to do a couple of things, and then I'm gonna go watch some movies and chill. And I shall be around tomorrow, and we will go over more of the Shanny stuff. Maybe we'll do some other stuff too. I don't know. We'll see what's happening. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out for a while. And I will see all of y'all on the next one. Love you guys. Bye everybody.